Yo, what up? What's up? What's up? What's up? CJ, what up? Oh, Fun Truck's on right now? Well, I didn't know. I didn't know the truck was on. The truck. What's going on, people? Did Joe Louis fight in bare knuckle back then? No. Bare knuckle was way before Joe Louis was around, before his time. So the answer, my friend, is nay. Nay. Nay, he did not. Nay. Fun Truck. Put Fun Truck stream in the chat. I'm gonna go look at it. Actually, let me find it. I'm gonna go search him. I'm gonna jump in and say what's up to this truck ass Buster. I don't even know if that's his thing, his Fun Truck or not. Oh, yeah, there it is. How many people? Only one person watching? Well, that's no good. Let's see. Yep, he's live right now. I'm watching him. Yep.
¿Qué pasa, papá?
All right. What's up, Papa?
You good, man?
Yeah, I'm all right. How about you?
Get better now that I'm talking to you. We good, bro.
You're the man. You're the man. Shallow Forest in the building. What's Shallow Forest? Deep Woods. Ah, I get it. Deep Woods, Shallow Forest. I got you. Why don't you jump in the panel, CJM? What's up, D-Man?
What's happening, bro? How you doing?
Cold chilling. Cold chilling. Trivia
Yeah,
tonight?
it is. Yeah, it is break up here today, boy.
Yeah, it's bad. Fucking my car battery died.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't drive it.
Nah, we drive it. The kids.
Do you?
Left the light on in the back seat. And with the
that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, absolutely. That'll do it. But it'll shut you up quick.
I had to jump it with this little like portable battery thing I had. So
yeah, but yeah, it'll get backed up to power. By the time, yeah.
How we doing, everybody?
What, it's still snowing out there?
Nah, it's not snowing anymore.
Now it just got cold.
CJM.
Yo, B, shit was mad brick in Sacramento today. I was running
you
in 45
man.
degree weather.
How the hell you in California, man?
Yo, B.
I was running in 45 degree weather, B. I couldn't stand it. No, for real, that's cold to me. So I still thugged it out and got my road work in. But yeah, it felt cold.
It gets that cold over there?
It's all relative.
That was a pretty good accent there, CJM.
45 was the high today. What's up?
You know what
Holy
it's
shit.
going to be tomorrow, CJM? It's going to be 23 for the high.
It's going to be warmer here. It's going to be in the 50s.
It's going to be 10 degrees for the low tomorrow.
See, that's excessive. That's excessive, champ.
I ain't with that.
That's wild.
You want some Eskimo shit? Yeah. Build an igloo. You need to move into an igloo. That's what you need to do.
Yo,
think outside the box.
I like walking, bro, at night, man, when it's cold.
Yo,
I go around. Yeah, I will go around the block like once.
Saturday and Friday night.
Well, I was out late last night.
Holy shit!
Go ahead.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be around 6 or 7 degrees for the low.
Fuck that shit.
Shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be brick up here because it snowed. It snowed the last 2 days, so you know what comes after that, right? The cold breeze.
I don't know that, but if you say so.
It does. It does. That's what happens when it snows like that a lot. Then it gets cold and the snow gets like ice.
Y'all know I think outside the box. When I visited Chicago and it was fucking bone chilling, I was like, how the fuck did people like settle this shit 400 years ago? How did it become such a big city without the modern heating and shit. I'm like, it's too brick.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Yo, it snowed in Florida the other day.
Truth.
Okay.
It snowed in Florida the other day, so look out, CJ. It's coming for you.
It snowed in Florida.
It's one time I've seen snow like actually at my residence one time in my 41 years, so I ain't gonna count on it.
Motherfuckers don't know what to do. Once they cuss the miscondition, they don't know what to do.
Yeah. Like that shit.
So
I remember last year. Yeah.
Fun Truck is
I remember last year
What about
Kentucky.
I said he's live right now, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't see it? I could drop the link. I got a copy.
There's only one person.
I'll drop it.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
See? Yo, no. The funny thing is, I'm glad you mentioned that because there were 10 right before you went live. I was over there. I'm like, this is why I try not to go at the same time as Marco and Johnny because they're going to snatch him up.
My bad.
No, it's all good. I mean,
well,
you're doing your thing. He's doing his thing.
Now Fun
but
Truck
that's why
when Johnny goes live.
That's why I try to time my shit.
Johnny snatches all my fucking people.
No, I don't go on there, Marco. I don't.
No, I know you don't.
I don't be fucking around,
Well, it's kind of a network though. Like I only learned about Johnny because of Marco. I learned about Marco because of TBV, and then I'm kind of like under me and Fun Truck under Marco. So it's all we have like the same common audience. My point is why I try not to.
But I go over there and like if I'll listen, for a little bit, but we talk something here, and I get some people over there and say different things that we talk about over here. When you said that, it's crazy. So I'm not going into that. Yeah,
I'm not. That's funny though. Yeah, people be trolling.
Yeah, man. I'm like, wait a minute, we just talked to this on Michael's channel, and we said a different thing.
Right.
So I just stay here, man. It's better for me. It's better for me because I like being
Deepwood. Speaking of, I never dropped the link. I really would appreciate if you sub, man. At this point, every one sub counts. So I'm gonna drop the link in the back.
I'll help you, man. You know that, man. If Michael's not on, sure, why not, man? I'm that type of like, but I know I talked to you already. You know what I'm saying? I know who you. I ain't gonna go and drop in somebody that I'm not comfortable with. And this is my therapy. So I ain't gonna use it to my advantage, you know what I'm saying, and speak with my people.
I feel you. Actually, I'm gonna drop it in the main chat, so look for it there because I might get a couple more people. There we go.
Yeah, and I'm good. I mean, you should, man. Everybody like, but
I know Marco
then again, you know what I mean. There's cruel people in this world, man.
So it's like therapy for you?
Yeah, man. Because I'm a good dude, bro. I like being. I mean people suck, bro. Bad people suck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you do feel better just being kind to people. I try. I feel you.
To each. I'm different though. You know what I mean? I know everybody. It took me a long time to learn that everybody's different. But I can't do shit the other people do. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm not wired that way, man.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. What up, Blind Faith?
What's happening, man?
What up, Blind Faith?
Chill.
I tend to stay away from. I think I like people, but I don't like. I kind of don't for real sometimes.
It's antisocial.
I am kind of like I ain't gonna lie. I keep it, bro. I keep it kind of like close circle for real. I don't really.
Yeah, I got a close circle, but I just don't like mean people and bad people. That's all. If you mean and you're a bad person, I'm not with you, bro.
Well, I'll piggyback on that with this. That I don't associate with a lot of people, but when I do, like I'm very genuine and like y'all see my character, so I try to be sincere about the shit. But
I'm
not
genuine.
a lot of people, right? And the older you get, the older you get, the more that's the case. Y'all got it.
Yeah. And I'm 60, yo. I'm a veteran. You know what I mean? I've been in the service. You know what I mean? I'm all kinds of people all over the world, bro. So
I'm more like an observer. I like being like I'm one in the corner. I'm like watching stuff first before I even really talk. Unless I'm around the fam and just the people. But I'm just more like I can have a good time and not really be. I'm not a loud person. Like I probably have a good time and you still don't really know I'm there.
I'm not. It's only because I'm deaf. It's not because I want to. I mean, that's what happens when you're in the service. You're around them, howitzers and everything for 8-11 years. You're gonna come back with some shit, bro. And then I started getting deaf after my 40s. After my 40s, I started
have partial hearing loss because I used to be a DJ. Not the same thing, but
my hearing loss, man. After my 40s, my whole left ear, my whole drum was. I didn't know this because. But once, I was like, holy shit, I got my equilibrium a little messy, bro. And then that's when they said, listen, man, your eardrum's gone, bro. You can't hear shit. I mean, I can hear, like, how do you say it? When you talk the bass,
high frequency,
shit like that. Yeah, vibration, the vibration. Frequency. Yeah, the vibration, yeah. Shit like that, bro. My right ear, I'm good, bro. I am good. So, and you know what? My grandkids used to say, Grandpa, why you always turn your head to your left? And they noticed it, and I told them, listen, I can't hear by my left ear. So you're talking to me. I'm saying yes, but I can't hear you. So I turn it, and then after that, now they make fun of me. I mean, in a good way.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they're kids, but yeah,
they start talking to my left ear, and then they be laughing. And especially when they're with their girlfriend, like, look, I just talked to him and he couldn't hear me. Did you see that? Yeah, you said something and he didn't even acknowledge you. That's because he can't hear me.
Yeah. Yours is much more severe than mine, but shout out to you, man. I appreciate your presence out here.
No, I'm good, bro. And especially on the fight. Listen, man, I was going to tell you, I told you I met a lot of good people in the fight game, and also bad people. And I kept in touch with a lot of them. There are a lot of older than you guys. Like if somebody got a good thing, I know a lot of people with a lot of good content, bro. But they're just my age, and I don't know if it's good for you guys because you guys are a young generation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean most of the content creators I listen to are between 40 and 60. So I feel you.
It's different, man, because I do know a lot of people that I still know to this day that I seen. Like the other day, I went out to eat my daughter and two of my grandkids, and I ran into Mickey and his wife, and he had told me that him and Dickie, like Dickie's down south somewhere, and he's afraid because he hasn't talked to him too, because Dickie had problems before. So when he goes away for a long time, he gets scared like something's wrong with his blood. So don't worry, he'll be up here when he needs you. He's old already. He's my age, man. What's he gonna do? Get in a bar fight, man?
Get into trouble. It'd be a health problem.
No, listen, them motherfucker got 14 sisters, bro.
God damn.
Yeah,
I have one.
Yeah, them Irish, Mickey's Irish thing, they're crazy too, and they all drink, bro. They're all drunks, bro.
I know that.
But they're cool people if you know them. You know what I mean? Yeah,
his wife was Irish.
So it's like that. There's a lot of, and Mickey's 10 years. He's 12 years younger than me. So
he's 48 now.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he's about to be 50. Yeah. Something like that. So quick too. Like it went by so quick, man. Like the other day, I'm looking at a lot of shit that we used to do, like pictures and shit like that. I was like, damn, this just happened the other day, and this freaking flew by. You know what I'm looking at right now?
You're a young kid.
Yeah, you know what I'm looking at right now? CJ, your favorite fighter's trainer? Him and I.
Oh, Custom Model.
No, Goody Petronelli. That was Marvin Hagler's trainer, bro.
Oh, that's my number 2, but I got you. Okay. Hey.
Yeah, Goody Petronelli, bro. Oh yeah, you got Tyson, but yeah, I'm looking at him now. I was like, damn,
Tyson Hagler.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man. You got a lot of memories, and you got the
man.
the photos.
I don't brag about I don't brag about shit like that because it's my personal shit. You know what I mean? I love it. And I keep it. My kids went with me. They met a lot of good people. They've been around the game, you know. Because I always took one or two of them with me to the fight, so
that's great. You were able to help them experience that. Yeah, and expose him to the inside. I wish, I envy him.
I put him. Yeah,
great.
I made him house spit buckets and everything on Mickey's fights and at the Garden. For Tito's fight, they held spit buckets at the Garden.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened on my fucking camera?
Yeah, they did. I got pictures right here, bro. I got pictures from the Garden when they hold them. The HBO fight. Yeah, that was Don King was the one that did that fight with us, though. Yeah. Don King, yeah. Don King. Yeah, he was Tito.
Marco, StreamYard got no love for you. I don't know what's going on.
He was Tito's promoter, yeah.
Say what?
I said StreamYard has no love for you lately.
I know, man. It's acting goofy. Goofy, right?
Indeed. And I've been told by real tech guys, like I'm half tech guy, but real tech guys tell me, like the dude that did my logo, he said, I think you're getting ripped off. I'm like, okay, I understand that StreamYard isn't the optimal, like as far as the nuts and bolts of how you do it, but it connects directly to your Google account. Everyone else is already tapped in with it. So it's just the most accessible and easiest for me right now. So I'm not trying to switch right now, but we'll see.
Buddy McGirt. Holy shit. Damn.
What about him?
I got a picture right here, me and Buddy, when you're good look.
Thumbing through his photos. Yeah, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hagler, what's your favorite Hagler fight?
Shit.
Oh, Duran. Easy peasy. I'm gonna let
Duran's my favorite fighter, so yeah, that was my favorite Hagler fight with
Hearns, for obvious reasons. Of war.
Okay. Marco, what's your favorite? What's your favorite? Mine's is Mugabe.
That was a good one.
I was gonna say that. I was considering it, but okay, that's good. That's a good pick.
That was a good one. The Hampshire fight was good, just like Mugabe too.
Wait, what's your favorite one? Say again.
Mine's was Mugabe.
Mugabe?
Yeah, versus Hagler. What's your favorite Hagler fight?
Yeah, probably Mugabe.
Yeah.
I agree.
Why? Let's unpack this.
Mine was Duran, man. Because he, Duran's my favorite, but it was a good fight.
So you feel like the Duran fight was better than the Mugabe fight, or just because it was Hagler and Duran?
Just because it was Duran.
It was not that too, but it was a good fight because he finished Mugabe. He couldn't do that to Duran, bro. That's why.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
You Mugabe guys, why do you say that? And then I'll follow up.
No, I like Mugabe, but he wasn't on Duran.
For me personally, it's because in that fight I got to see everything that Hagler was. Like, if I were to show somebody who Hagler was, that would be the fight for me, because he displayed everything that Hagler was. Like grit, technical skills, a chin, will, like everything that Hagler was, Mugabe brought it out of him, and then Hagler like overcame it. Every time Mugabe came forward and got it, Hagler took it right back. It was such a war, and then he not only like took him to war, but he technically broke him down and beat him and exposed what Mugabe was. So to me, like it just showed everything that Hagler was to me.
Can I suggest a fight so you can go watch?
Yeah.
Frank the Animal Fletcher against Marvin Hagler. And
one more time, what was his name?
Frank the Animal Fletcher. He was from Philly. And Johnny Briscoe. All those fights, this is before Marvin became a world champion. And Mustafa Hampshire. Watch them 3 fights. And then you're going to tell me the Mugabe fight's better than all of them.
Okay.
You from the era? I respect it. I'll look it up. I'm looking it up right now, actually, on TV. But
I do that.
You guys, bro.
Hagler is my father's favorite fighter. So anytime I get to like watch a new Hagler fight with him, it's like, yeah.
Marvin was different. A different animal, and then, when he won the title, he was already trying to almost overpass his prime, bro, because he left a lot of wars in Philly. Yeah, he left a lot of wars in Philly, bro.
But that's part of his greatness is because Hagler ducked no smoke. Like he took, if you want to smoke, Hagler was like, all right, let's fight.
Him and Fletcher, right? Him and the dude I'm talking about, Frank the Animal Fletcher, they fought like 3 times in maybe 5 months, bro. That was crazy. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy shit, bro.
At that level of activity.
But he had to do that. He had to get his name out there. And Vito Infermo, Hagler was busting him up, and then he got cut, so it was a no contest, right? And then Hagler used to shit out in Boston, and they gave him a draw, bro. So that's when he said, fuck it. If Alan Minter beats out Infermo, I'm going to England. Because that's the only way I'm going to get the belt. And he did. He went over there in 2 rounds and kicked Alan Minter's ass. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was almost a riot. I know a lot about
that. With bottles and everything, man. That was awesome. That was awesome. He did that, man. Like that's like going to the Lions Den, bro. And you had all he had was Goody and Pat Petronelli himself and Robbie Sims against, I'm gonna say, at least 15 to 18,000 people, bro. All throwing bottles at him. Crazy.
That's that Jack Johnson energy.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but that was some crazy shit, man. I was hoping he didn't get hurt or something, because that's how it was. A black dude beating a white dude in London. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, knocking him out, taking his belt, bro. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
I know Mick would have been in the crowd if he was there. He would have been throwing a pint at him. But, I digress.
All Guinness bottles, bro. Guinness bottles.
Funny.
No, that was crazy.
That's too heavy for me now.
Yeah, that was so crazy.
My gut. I'm trying to get those abs back, Marco.
How you drink Guinness? That's the worst beer in the world, bro.
Hey, CJ.
I'm talking like when I was in my 20s. This is a long time.
Oh,
go ahead.
CJ, your favorite fighter is Mike Tyson, right?
Correct.
What are your 3 favorite Mike Tyson fights?
That's a great question. I haven't even thought about because I just love the whole prime. But let me say up top, Berbick. What was the dude? Spinks, and maybe Mitch Green. I don't think he stopped him, but Blood Mitch Green. That was some thug shit. Definitely.
He stopped him outside the bar. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So off the top of my head, I might change my answer later, but off the top of my head, those three.
Angelo Dundee. Wow, man. That was crazy. He was such an awesome guy, bro. And tell you stories about Muhammad.
Perfect trainer for Ali.
Yeah. I got a picture with him. He would sit with you, bro, and tell you stories, bro. Right here, bro. I'll show you. Hold on. Let me put the camera.
Yeah, blow him up. Marco, please.
I got it.
That's me and Dundee, bro.
Hold on.
It's me and Dundee.
Got you.
It's a little.
That's what's up, man.
Little. Whatchamacallit word?
That's dope.
Blurry, but.
Yeah. See, how about that? Like that?
It's a bit better.
Is it better?
We get the point.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He was an awesome dude, bro. And he was you remember Arthur Johnson when he fought he was a champion at 108 pounds, and him and both Too Sharp fought. That was the day that him and Too Sharp fought. That I had guys like that. Yeah. And Too Sharp beat him to become unified at 108 pounds. And then he lost to, I think, who the hell he lost to Castillo or something like that. Some guy Castillo, Too Sharp did, because he went up in weight to like 112. Yeah, Two Chop was freaking incredible, bro. Two Chop was that dude can fight, man, for little dude, bro.
Marco, I got a quick question for you. You always praise, and I'm not saying I'm above them in terms of boxing history, but I have other traits. Anyway, you praise Mo and Mick's historian knowledge, but could Deep Woods be like? Could Deep Woods have the most? Because he was actually in the game and he's bringing up all these
I do, but I sit back, bro. I like listening. Believe it or not, I like hearing Marco talk about. I like the way Marco, because he surprises me sometimes because of his age and what And believe it or not, I ain't talking shit because you're here, but Mick, I think he got 1 million books on boxing, bro. Because he said some shit that I said, man, I know about it. I said, nobody gonna know about this. And that motherfucker comes up and says about that shit, bro. At the time, I was like, Mick is a young dude compared to me, bro. But Michael knows his shit too, man. He knows his shit, bro.
And you gotta have a triple threat match between Deep Woods, Mick, and Mo. Boxing trivia.
I'm retired, bro. I like hearing you guys. I like listening to the young kids, bro. I do. I get a kick out of that, man, which is good, man, because that means you guys ain't gonna let it die, bro. That's what I think get out of it.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
There you go, Deep Woods.
You know what I mean? You guys won't let it die, bro. That's what I want, bro.
Hell yeah. The passion still burns,
man. I had my fun with it. I did. It took me place. Listen, I bought my first house with money I made from that shit, bro.
Oh, yeah?
And
that's great, man.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I was fortunate enough to be around. I told you, good people and bad people. And the good people really took care of me.
So I got a question. I got a question, Deep Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Since you've been around, right, and you've seen so many eras, right? Like right now, like who's like maybe just off the top, like maybe 3 to 5 guys that just impress you that you feel like, I don't know, maybe they can fight in any era.
Great question.
That is a great question, and you might not like the answer or be surprised with the answer.
No, it's not right answer. It's just what you feel.
No, but I think Hamza Shiraz could.
Only that is surprising. I like him, but go ahead.
Okay.
Only because his size, right? And I think he's good, and he's only going to get better, and he's young.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And there's not too many people after 68. He's at 68 right now. Who's gonna? I mean, unless something happens, because you know how the fight game is. But for me, if he can do the Benavidez, do this, move up to light heavy, and I don't know from there, what can happen. That's what I think.
Okay.
I think the young kid is
on the way out. So 175 is going to be vacant, like open for open competition very soon.
And that's what I'm saying. And you know how it is, right? You win a title and then say, oh shit, I can go up and get this freaking vacant title. They're gonna do it, right?
Right.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah. Right.
And that's that's why I say the kid is, and he's got I like his trainer too. I think he got a good pedigree. He comes from the Crunk gym, and Emmanuel Stewart did a hell of a job with that dude. And I got pictures with Emmanuel here too. I was gonna tell you, he's a good dude, bro.
Wow.
He was another guy that was he had a heart like I do, bro. Because he was real good with people, bro, with especially young men, bro. His knowledge. He told me my knowledge is free for everybody, bro, and it's true. You know what I mean? What I have is for free for everybody.
Obviously, you actually met him, but I get that impression.
Mm-hmm. So and that's part of it, being around people like that, man, and the fight game that are really. But then again, let me tell you, I met some dudes that are in just for because it's a business, right? So they're gonna
sure.
They ain't gonna take the loss. You know what I'm saying? And there's some promoters and back then you saw a lot of funny people around them too. You know what I mean? I don't want to put names up there, but but since I was well taken care of, I'm good. I'm good. Look at my people were taken care of, and we good, bro.
If it wasn't you, I would go Tyson and say, name them names. But no, I respect you, so I ain't gonna.
No, I'm gonna tell you one, but there was this promoter for South Africa was the best promoter of all time, right? His name was Cedric Kushner. He was the one that really pushed me to where I got and really helped me get financially stable and learn how to told me, like, if you're gonna get this from me, you're gonna get this from me tomorrow. Just put it that away. I was like, what are you talking about? He said, you don't need to expect this now. Look, you're here. You don't pay for your meals. You don't do, you're getting paid again. Why you got to spend that money? And that's how I learned. You know what I'm saying? The dude was incredible, bro. And that was the day we were putting the Shane Mosley, Philip Holiday. That's when Shane Mosley won his lightweight title. He beat Philip Holiday. And Cedric Kushner was promoted that fight in Mohegan. And we took care of Shane. He was from Pomona, California. All his people came down. We took care of him. And back then the dressing rooms were under the casino. I don't know if you've been, casinos, right? They got a freaking maze in the bottom. Mm-hmm. You know that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's where the dressing room was used to come. You used to have a crate elevator. Room come up and then open and we'll walk to, because it really wasn't like the arena wasn't there. It was a big ass freaking, what do you call them? Freaking, not a hall, but
like a dorm.
No, a big ass building, but it wasn't an arena. It was they would put seats on it and bleachers on it. A convention center.
Okay, yeah.
I was going to say a concourse. Okay, similar type thing. Yeah,
shit like that. So it was, and it took a minute to get there. And I remember Shane Mosley saying, "How long is it going to take me to get there? I've been walking for like 5 minutes already." It was crazy because he's like, "Damn, man, I have to walk over to get up." But he was juiced. It was a good fight too. And Philip Holiday wasn't easy, bro. And Mosley, like it was his time. It was his time. And Angel Manfredi fought you remember Jorge Paez? That fight. Yeah. Angel Manfredi fought Jorge
with Paez. The name. I couldn't tell you what he did.
Was that at 140? Was that at 140?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And after that, that's when after that. We took Manfredi to fight Gotti in Atlantic City, and Manfredi knocked him out, which I didn't thought would happen, but he did. But then he fought Corrales, and Corrales killed him.
Yeah, I remember that.
We went to that fight. We took him to that fight too in Vegas. I wasn't said the cushion had him. Corrales was just too good and too big for Manfredi, bro. Like he knocked it. Listen,
I didn't realize.
I think he knocked him down like 7. He knocked him down. He knocked him down like 5 times in 3 rounds, bro. But man, I give Angel credit, bro. He kept getting up, man. I was like, God, please stay down. And the last time I was like, please stay down, and he got up, and the ref stopped the fight.
I remember that his jaw was swollen.
Yeah, man. My God, yeah, it was crazy.
That was brutal. Yeah, I remember that.
Brutal. And that wasn't Corrales was on fire, man.
Yeah. Bro, that
Corrales up earlier. I didn't realize that Mills Lane ref this Mugabe Hagler fight. It's round 4, and they're really starting to thug it out. I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, he did.
That was such a great fight. That's one of my favorite fights. Like that.
Yeah, that was a brutal fight for Hagler, man. Mugabe was no joke, man.
Yeah, man. Right. There was some wars. Like that Holyfield Foreman. That was another war, bro.
Oh man, they're both absorbing major punishment.
Holyfield, this man hit him like 20 times straight, bro.
Holyfield,
Foreman wasn't going nowhere, bro.
Cross guard coming forward. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead, Joe. I'll pass it.
Sorry. Holyfield said Foreman hit him so hard that when he went back to his corner, he asked his cornerman if he still had his teeth in his mouth. That's how hard it hit him.
Well, they say Foreman's the hottest puncher of all time, bro.
Him and Shavers.
Foreman, Shavers, and Wilder. Those are the top three. Would you agree with that?
Well, according to Angelo, he said that Foreman scared the shit out of him every time he hit Ali in Zaire.
Wow,
that's what he said. Yeah, he was like, he thought he was gonna kill his boy, hit my boy. That's what he used to call him, my boy. And,
yeah, I remember in that Foreman, they were saying that Ali had to like hype up his team because they were so scared that they were gonna fight Foreman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
like
what
he
said.
had to hype them up.
He said he didn't want.
After what he did to Frazier, shout out Smoking Joe, but that was scary.
Oh my gosh, bro.
No, but Angelo said that he did not want no part of Foreman, bro.
See, that's what I was asking. That's what I was asking. Deep was like, do you think there's any? Like, I don't think there's any heavyweights right now that. Well, maybe Usyk, but I don't know. But like, that's what I was saying. Like that era. Like, do you think there's any guys around that you? How about this? Do y'all think Mike Tyson punches harder than Wilder? Because I think Tyson punches harder than Wilder because he has.
I don't even as the number one Tyson guy. I don't agree in terms of.
It's hard, man. Because Wilder had.
Hold on, let me put some nuance to it. In terms of one punch power, that straight right, Tyson doesn't have a single shot that equals that. But with his speed and agility, and putting them together, I think overall, see, it depends on how you want to measure it. One punch or who's more likely to put you to sleep. I would say Tyson could put you to sleep more likely, but one punch, I can't ignore the leverage that Wilder puts on that straight right.
I say like this: the 1-2, all day Wilder. That's like jab straight right hand, all day Wilder. Combination, Mike.
Yeah, but also some of that had to do with Wilder's opponents too, because he fought a lot of opponents who just stood right in front of him and didn't move.
Well, I mean, that's boxing. That's boxing, bro. I mean, Foreman, Michael Moore stood in front of Foreman. Look what happened to him.
Yeah,
1-2 the hell out of him. Yeah,
he should have been moving. Well,
it was a repeat. It was 1-2. 1-2.
He should have been. We've been bobbing, man.
I had satisfaction that night because all my friends in the whole room were talking shit up and making fun of Foreman, and I told them that he was going to win the fight, and they didn't believe me. And fucking Foreman knocked his ass out.
How old are you, country? I'm curious.
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 57.
Okay, since you have a good memory of this. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
no, man, but it was.
Well, if y'all remember, Foreman and them, they literally said at some point he's gonna stand in front of me. Mm-hmm. At some point he's gonna stand in front of me, and I'm gonna catch him.
And that was
Foreman the literally called it, and then he caught him with the one, and he was like, "Move, stop standing there," and then bang, bang, he hit it. It was over.
And that's what Ali told Angelo. Don't worry, he ain't gonna catch him. I'm gonna move.
And that was amazing because he wore the same shorts that he lost to Ali in.
Yep, that was right. Iconic.
Well, regain the title.
Iconic. That fight was iconic as fuck, man. It was. Yeah, that was history again in the making, man. And Foreman deserved it, man. I mean, he really did. He earned it.
Yeah,
you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he worked his way back.
He built himself back up slowly. People forget about that part when he was on the comeback. People thought it was a joke. Built himself back up slowly.
Yeah, built himself back
and then got him. Jerry Cooney, remember that one?
Oh my god, man. That was hard. He shouldn't even fight that dude, bro.
Cooney went down like he got
knocked
shot
his head off. Right, for real.
He ran up to Jerry Cooney. He ran up to him and gave him an uppercut from hell. It was so crazy.
Oh my god!
No. Yeah. It was fucking like he knew he was gonna land. He just like
he ran to him, bro. This is the last punch I'm gonna hit you with.
And the overhand. Oh man, I can see it in my head.
One of Foreman's great fights though was the Lyle fight. Man. That was pure war.
Okay.
That was like Hagler Hearns almost, but longer.
Can I tell a story about Ron Lyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
ahead. Ron Lyle had 0 amateur fights. He would in state prison for murder, get overturned, and what's his freaking name, bro? Well, anyways, one of promoters from from Foreman's partners said, if you can get yourself out here and stay out of trouble and win 3 fights, I'll get you a shot with Foreman. And he did that, bro. Not only that, he fought Ali. He fought everybody, bro, with no amateur experience, bro. Ron Lyle.
That's crazy. I don't know how you go pro with no. I'm not doubting you, but I just don't know the path to becoming pro with no amateur experience. I mean, I could hop my ass in the ring, but
and not only that, being in prison on a life sentence and getting that shit overturned, bro.
That is amazing. Yeah.
And not only that, he died as one of the best persons ever in boxing, bro, because he stayed with kids, showing them kids how to fight until he died, bro. Ron Lyle. Incredible person. Met him twice. And he was, I said to him, so how is this dude that, was accused, which he did, but it was a big story, which I won't get into now. But he got charged, and he got sentenced, and he ended up coming out, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
And doing right for himself.
There was only one fighter that handled George well when he was young, and that was the guy who helped train him. And Foreman was like his protege with Sonny Liston.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He could back George up. The other fighters couldn't. He could back George up, man.
Legendary power and very intimidating. So that makes sense.
Ron Lyle, man, that was a crazy fight, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was a freaking war, bro. What I found impressive was that Lyle put Foreman down on his face on the mat. 9 times out of 10, most boxers, if they're laying on their face on the mat, they're not getting up. Foreman got up. I mean, he had to drag himself, but he got up, man. That's what impressed me with that. It was like, wow, how could you get up from that? But he did.
I feel
both of them did. Both of them did.
Larger question: do you feel the refs were more generous with that back in the days? Like, give the fighter the benefit of the doubt more than nowadays.
They let the fights go on more.
On cuts, it was different, and like because the medicine's a lot better now. You know what I'm saying? Than what they were using back then. Even when I was around, because I don't even know if Michael, if they use Adrenaline 1000 yet, it's coagulant. They still use that shit.
Say that again.
Adrenaline 1000 as coagulant. Do they still use it on cuts?
I don't know.
I don't know. I never
know what that is.
Never really.
It was
I don't know what that is either.
Well, you'll learn. Once you start, you'll learn about. It's good stuff. It's what the EMTs used to carry. To like if somebody got shot or stabbed and shit like that, they will use that to see the blood.
Oh, so a severe wound. Okay, I get you.
You know what I'm saying? And but the medicine has changed so much right now because I don't, and then I don't. And think they let you use certain things now is different. You know what I'm saying? So, to get your get the state and the commission to get you a second license, you will need to know all that shit. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's that shit's expensive. That's like $500 for a bottle, like freaking tiny bottle, bro.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's just like the cuts would
keep a motherfucker from dying. You said stabs or gunshots. Keep me from dying. I'll pay $500.
Yeah. I mean, no EMTs. That's what they, that's what the EMTs carry in the freaking for cuts and shit like that. So the chief second, the complement were allowed to have that. They would check it on you. They make sure the bottle was closed because if they do that, you can't have an open bottle. It's got to be sealed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
interesting.
Because Panama Lewis fucked up all that shit. The whole commission lost all the confidence on every fucking second after that shit, bro. After Louis Resto shit.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah.
Resto.
Man, he fucked up all that. Before it was cool, the commissioners with the C-second, the train, and the head, it was cool. You go in there, they get your information, get your fetching in, they hand you your license, come back at your license, everything. After that shit, man, it's now you got to go through a freaking, look at Marcos going through to get credentials. Before the credentials are like that, Marcos. They were easy.
Yeah. That's true.
I heard you slip that Papa in there. I could ignore that. That's funny. Yeah, because I never hear that.
That's Papa. Yeah, man. So, hey, you didn't watch that movie, CJ. You got to watch that movie, big guy.
Tomorrow, I got time. I will.
Listen, I watched it. I watched it again today because I forgot there was no freaking school today. I was about to go get the girl and my son. He worked late last night, so he walked in. Oh, he surprised me. Stayed with me. Like, yo, today is MLK Day. I was like, oh my god. I was going to get the girl, man. Sometimes we don't realize, that shit goes by so fast, man.
Yeah, the older you get, the faster time, ironically, goes.
Oh my god, man! I close my eyes for like 2 seconds and it's already the next day, bro.
Or
so crazy, bro. It's so crazy. Even when it's cold, it doesn't have to be hot. It's cold and the time goes just as fast, bro. It doesn't freeze. I thought the show would freeze it up a little bit. It doesn't.
That's funny. Freeze it up. Indeed.
Yeah, you gotta have a good sense of humor in life, CJ.
Yeah, it's true.
You gotta laugh at yourself and shit like that, bro.
Well, I do. Trust me.
That's good, man. You know who was like that? Who was an incredible dude that always was laughing. What's the drunk master, bro?
Oh,
Emmanuel Burton, bro. Emmanuel Burton, bro.
Emmanuel Augustus.
Emmanuel Augustus.
No, his real name is Burton, and then he changed it to Augustus.
Oh wow! See, that's what I'm saying. You got the archives.
His real name, Emmanuel Burton.
Let's got the archives.
And then, he'll tell you. And he changed it to his mother's name after a couple,
I see.
But that dude was a smoker, bro. He liked the Buddha. Oh my god. That dude, oh my god. Oh yeah, man. Him and his crew was a Buddha fest, man. A Buddha fest. I think he was born in Louisiana.
Than the drunken master.
Yeah, he was born in Louisiana and grew up in Brownsville, Texas. There is a Brownsville in Texas, Marco.
There is?
Yeah. That's where he was. That's where he actually he's probably living there still right now. That's where he bought his house and everything.
Till this day.
Brownsville, Texas.
So it's like,
that's cool. Man, where's everybody at? Today was slow, man. The earlier live was mad slow. This one's slower than usual. Don't know why.
Some people over there have fun trucks right now. Because Fun Truck started a little bit before.
And Johnny. I would make the point. And Johnny is live too. So
okay.
Yeah, one fight I thought was pretty good, but it was tragic though. Was Nigel Benn and Gerald McClellan.
Yeah, that was tragic.
Yeah, that was a great fight.
It was, man, but the ending was just tragic for Gerald, man. I felt bad,
Yeah,
Gerald was tough, bro. Not a crunk guy. You know what I mean? Them crunk dudes were no joke, man.
Yeah,
or like
tough.
Or else like what was it? The trilogy, Gotti Ward trilogy, man. God, that was a good one. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was incredible. I went through all three of them. That was incredible, bro. Especially the first one, round 9. Woo! That was so crazy, man. My God, that was so crazy, man. And then I said, this guy's wrong. And right after that, who pushed that fight was Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant, bro. the second fight because these guys wasn't gonna do it until Larry Mercer freaking mentioned that shit, and then they offered him $3 million a piece, and Mickey never made $1 million in his life, bro.
He was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it."
Yeah, for $3 million they offered him. He made $3 million the second fight, and $3 million. He made $6 million the last 2 fights of his career, bro. Imagine that.
Wow.
You said Larry Merchant, Deep Woods?
Yeah, he was the one that freaking mentioned.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though: if you were 20 years younger, would you kick Marco's ass?
I would kick SLD's ass.
I'd like to see
that. No, I can't do Michael. Michael's a good dude, bro.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see.
I remember when Larry said that to Floyd. I was rolling.
Right.
No, Michael's a good dude, bro. I got pictures with him too, man. Hold on, man. He's a character though. Larry Merchant.
He had
I don't like him. He annoys me.
He is a character though.
The audacity to say that to an actual pro boxer. It's like, what are you doing?
Just so out of pocket as an old man.
Not only a pro boxer, but like one of the greatest.
Get out of here. One of the best.
I don't care how old you are.
He did not like Floyd, bro.
No,
he did not like Floyd at all, man. At all.
Or like, you guys remember the time Michael Dokes called him an asshole to his face when he was interviewing him in the ring? Oh, that shit was funny as hell.
I haven't seen that.
If you put a link in
one of Michael Dokes'
that'd be
fights,
great.
he called Larry Merchant an asshole to his face. He goes, he's like, Larry, we always knew you was an asshole.
I wish you could get a link so we could see that. That'd be great.
Right, if you can remember it sounds like a post-fight interview. If you can remember, drop a link. That'd be dope for the show.
Who he was fighting though, but that shit had me on the floor, man. I was rolling. It's like
I got you.
Just came out of left
after this Hagler Mugabe, I might search it up.
Small guy too, bro. He was tiny.
Yep. Oh, Larry was pissed though, man. He was hot, man, because he didn't like the fact that Doak said that to him.
But what could he do? That's the point.
Michael Doak was a talker too, though. He had fast hands. He had a lip too, bro.
Yeah, him and Holyfield had a good fight. I mean, Holyfield fucked him up.
Hell yeah.
They had a great fight, man. I enjoyed that too, man.
I remember that.
You know, it was a good fight too. Until the last, it was the Michael Dokes and Tony Tucker.
Right.
I haven't even seen that one. Interesting. Okay.
TNT Tucker, Jerry Curl, man. He looked like Mitch Green, but better looking. Mitch Green was the ugly motherfucker.
I know he fought Tyson, right? But the ugly motherfucker. Okay.
Mitch Green was fucking crazy, bro.
He was really in the streets like that, though. Yeah. So to your point, he was crazy.
Sean Ramsher says, wasn't Larry always drunk doing fight commentary? I believe he was myself. I don't know. I can't.
That's comedy.
No. He did, the only thing Larry did, right? You know what? Because see what happens after a fight, right? You get your shit done, and as soon as the stop the live thing, it's almost like a Chinese fire drill. Everybody's trying to get it out. He would go have 2 or 3 martinis and smoke a cigar if they had a lounge around. And he'll be the last one. I don't know what happened, but I know I would be gone before everybody would be gone. And the motherfucker sitting on the last thing would be Larry Mercer, bro. After that, I don't know what happened to that motherfucker.
Said last call for alcohol. Okay, well, there you go.
But he was smart, though, man. Like, he was a very top journalist. Yeah, he was one of the top journalists.
Larry Merchant? Yeah. He's a mama huevo. He's a pendejo. He's a cabrón.
Damn. He was getting older. He was getting older, and he didn't like other than the fight people and shit like that. And they were around that knew him. He was cool. But after that, you know, it was freaking like he turned like a stone faced motherfucker, bro. If he didn't know you, it was a problem, you know.
So he got bitter as he got older. He wasn't as welcoming.
Jim Latney's an awesome dude, Roy Jones was an incredible. Roy Jones had no papers or nothing. That motherfucker spit it right off the bat. Like as soon as the camera came on, his shit was like straight, incredible.
Like I said, it reminds me of pro wrestling. Bro. Yeah, because if y'all don't know, I don't know if Country knows. Deepwood's probably heard it before, but I used to be a pro wrestler, and I'm much better on the mic than I was when I was a teenager. But no, I feel you. Some people just have that cut on the camera.
No, but independent promotion. Roy Jones, bro. Roy Jones was like.
I wrestled too, but I wasn't like
independent promotions out here in California. We actually had when I was like first getting started, we wrestled under this Lucha Libre guy, Mario. Shout out Mario for giving us our start when we were like 14, right? And we're like, okay, we don't like the way he's doing things. We want to be a little more extreme, right? Because ECW and that shit was hot at the time. So we built our own ring, welded together our own ring. Shout out my boy who got flash burn from not using the goggles while welding. So I remember all that. But anyway, I say that to say I was in Vacaville at the time. It's like the second half of my childhood in the suburbs. We called it VCW, Vacaville Championship Wrestling. And then this is like the real start of the internet. So we late 90s, we really started to put our shit out there on the internet. So we got spotted by a bigger promotion. Like they were in hindsight, they were kids too, but like in their early 20s, and they had a lot more motion and like had actual jobs. Right, they could invest money into the shit. So that was up in Marysville. That was called PCW, Pacific Championship Wrestling, and I was officially trained there by a dude named Schizo, another independent wrestler. Shout out to him. So I did it for like 4 or 5 years, and I ran its course, and yeah, but it was fun.
You had a mask on like Rey Mysterio?
Yo, that's funny you asked that, and then I'm gonna let you ask your question, Country, but. When I came up under the Lucha Libre, dude, I had the Máscara Sagrada, sacred mask, and then I became myself, took the mask off, and yeah, that's funny.
You and I are similar in that way. Are you familiar with ISW, Incredibly Strange Wrestling?
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's who I wrestled for, and it was like they had different types of bands and then wrestling matches. Now we weren't as well trained as like a lot of the pros, but we did have like pros that showed up, and we were kind of more spectacle and show really. My character, I was the lounge lizard, and I would come out and sing off key and claim that I was the greatest. Frank Sinatra passed me the torch. My character was from Vegas. I had a lot of heat with the audience and shit. That shit was fun as hell. And my buddy Greg, he was a Puerto Rican dude, but he was the Mexican Viking, which was hilarious.
Okay.
And unfortunately, he just passed away recently. But
no chairs over the head.
Yeah, we used to had all kinds of crazy characters. We had like the Ku Klux Klan. We had Macho. Dude, we had like crazy, but it was lucha based, even though, dude, and there was no ringside barriers, and they would throw corn tortillas at us while we wrestled.
Oh my god! Mexico, they're very high on wrestling, bro.
It was crazy, but it was fun. Yeah. Dude. And how I started?
Oh hell yeah, great time!
How I started was like me and my buddies were going to the shows, right? And then we ended up talking to the people who were running it, and we ended up getting involved and becoming like some of the wrestlers there. It was, dude, the shit was hilarious, man. I wish you could have seen it. It was great.
No, I could tell by how you're telling the story, you had a great time with it. I left out a couple key aspects before Marco gets back and we get back to boxing. So we started in backyard, actually, before the lucha. We started, just like people were doing in the mid to late 90s in backyard. And then also the high point was actually I had a tryout with APW. If you're familiar with them, that Berkeley promotion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Mike Modest, and I forget who the owner was. Ray. I know it starts with the R. But anyways, I know Mike Modest was there. Yes. Thank you, champ. They watched me wrestle, so I was like, when I was like 16, I was like, hell yeah, that's the shit. So.
Yeah, man. Like we actually, I didn't go, but our group actually went on the Warp Tour and like wrestled during the Warp Tour and stuff. And like we used to, used to hold it at the Transmission Theater down in San Francisco, down on like 11th and Folsom, and then a couple times we went to the Fillmore and did there. Right there, that was my best one, man. I had so much heat. I came out and I'm talking shit to the audience, right? And I'm talking trash. I used a lot of Andy Kaufman's techniques, right? That he did. Oh no, it was very effective. People hated me, right? And like I came out on stage in front of about 300 people there that night, and I'm talking trash to him. And I told him I'm going to sing to my number one fan, and I busted out a handheld mirror and I sang "You Are So Beautiful" to myself in front of everybody. And people were all throwing
That's hilarious,
shit at me and shit. Oh yeah, it was fucking fun.
Yeah, you understood the character aspect way better than I did back then. Yeah,
let me tell you, man.
I was a lifelong hardcore wrestling fan as a kid, and I loved all the old wrestling before the WWE took over everything. When they had like
territories,
NWA, Mid-South, Florida, all that stuff, even Smoky Mountain Wrestling,
shout out Smoky Mountain.
Jim Cornette was one of my favorites, man. I mean, the way he was
he's great on the mic.
Yeah,
talking about cutting a promo, he's way up there. Yeah,
buddy love, I love you, buddy love,
brother love. Yeah. Bruce Pritchard, I feel you. Yeah,
I loved and of course the AWA. I used to go to the AWA when I was a kid all the time at the Cow Palace, and I loved going there and like checking out the wrestlers and stuff. And man, it was just every Saturday morning when I was a kid, you get up and you watch the cartoons, and then big time wrestling would come on. And so, I grew up with just as a hardcore.
Yeah, that's West Coast though. In the East, it was WWF. And it was George the Animal Steel, freaking 8 Stacks, all these crazy.
But it was probably on WTBS, which was out of Georgia, was World Class Championship Wrestling.
It's before my time.
WCW, man.
We didn't have cable back then when
World Class Championship Wrestling.
It was VHS,
Go ahead,
bro.
I'm saying shout out to my man Rob, the Barbarian. Extra crispy 2-piece.
Oh, come on.
Did Roy? Did Tarver beat a Prime Roy? I mean, come on.
Absolutely not.
No.
That's crazy. It's a stupid question. Hey, shout out Rob. That's my man. But come on.
He said Prime Roy.
What?
Who would beat Prime Roy?
Who would beat Prime Roy? Nobody.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
Nobody.
No. He asked. The super chat said, "Did Tarver beat a Prime version of Roy?" And we said, "Hell no."
No, man.
Exactly.
No. Roy was. People don't understand how good Roy was, bro. He just wasn't. He wasn't. He just. He was good. He was real good, man. He just didn't have the comp when he was at his top of his game. He would clean everybody out, bro.
All-time great, man. You can't control your era or who's available, so he's up there. That might be my number 3. Come to think of it, Marco, I'm gonna give you a little shout out. So it's gonna be Tyson Hagler and Roy, because that was incredible. Eye test. If I say I'm the eye test guy, I gotta put Roy way in the stratosphere. So there we go.
And Roy wasn't a big dude. Like he wasn't like tall either. Like Tarver was like 6'2". You know what I'm saying?
Roy was like what, 5'10"?
6'6".
Roy's about 5'10", yeah.
6. Well, yeah. With his soles, he'll be like almost 6. Yeah. That was Solomon.
Roy had to be one of the most athletically gifted boxers I've ever seen.
The most.
Yeah, I mean, no, I really haven't seen too many people that equal his athleticism, man. Yeah, that guy had gifts.
And not only the swag on the mic, but see, I wish the 90s were more lit for him. He would have been a way bigger name in general, but the swag on the mic, like Deep Woods said, just cut on the camera and he's going to go off. And I'm thinking about one particular promo he cut, but also in the ring, like looks so nonchalant, like, I know I'm levels above this dude. I'm going to just drop my hands and boom, bum, bop, do whatever the fuck I want to do. Man, that's charisma to me.
And you know what? And people hated him because remember that day, Marco, he played a basketball game and then he went and knocked out that Irish kid in 2 rounds the same day. You remember that day?
I don't recall that. That's funny as hell.
he played a game of basketball for CBA, right? And then the same night, he went and knocked out this dude, and people didn't like that shit, bro.
Right.
Oh, that's confidence.
That was crazy, bro. He did that shit, bro. Played a whole game, too. And bro, was nice in basketball, bro. He owned the team.
He was crazy. He was crazy, man. Roy was wild at what he did.
Imagine that, playing a whole basketball game, and then that night, fighting a card on HBO, freaking, and destroying the dude.
Marco, I know you know him, so I'm not telling you what to do, but a suggestion.
Talk to me.
Now that your channel is bigger, I don't know if you did it before, but either way, you should reach out to him for an interview because people know you love Roy. That could really put like a stamp on the channel.
Yeah. I mean, I've interviewed him a bunch of times.
Okay. See, I haven't seen that because I came along later.
You never seen it?
No.
Word? You shout?
I am.
Shit. Never seen it. So you didn't know I interviewed him at all?
No. Maybe I saw you dap him up on Instagram or something, but no, I never seen like a full interview.
Never did. Okay, let's see something. Let's see something here. All right, let's see this one. Hold on, I want to show.
Chill out.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'll show it another time. But I got a bunch of Roy ones. I interviewed him like 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
Okay, I'll go dig in the archives. Is it easier to find on IG or YouTube?
You can't search on IG. Unfortunately, they don't allow you to search.
Oh, that's
anything,
true.
Right? Some bullshit.
Well, it's like loosely based. You can't find exactly what you're looking for. I agree with that.
No, you can't. Okay. I mean, you can't find shit. There's no search. In YouTube, there's actually a search. Many people don't know this, but you can actually search somebody's channel. You hit a search button and you could search a channel. But on IG, there's.
What's it look like? So you go to that channel and it's like a magnifying glass. Like what's the button?
Yes, it's a magnifying glass. Exactly that.
I'll look for that.
Yep. Let me see. I'm gonna play one for you. I want to play one, which actually let me do this. How can you? Now when I do it, how can you sort it by views? I guess you can't.
No, you can. Popular. When you go to your own channel and you search popular, it's not perfect because my top shit isn't actually at the top, but it's a pretty good filter.
Right.
And another thing I'm gonna tell you about Roy, like he never changed who he is, bro. Like
never.
Every time that like he would do a show and he would do an HBO, he would the same incredible, the same dude, bro.
Yep.
Same dude, bro.
I respect it.
Always.
That's why he got all of our people. Cedric Kushner used to love, and Cedric Kushner was he had to like you to be in his around him, bro. Mm-hmm. And he loved Roy, bro. He wouldn't if he was doing a promoting a fight. Roy and Jim he didn't care much about Merchant, but Roy and Jim had to be there, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Max came along and took Merchant out, and that he got happy. And then right after that, he freaking died, bro. Cedric Kushner died, right? Like that shit, bro.
Cedric
heart attack, bro.
Let me see. I'm trying to. Man, I want to find one. There's a couple good ones, but okay, I'll just play it. Fuck, I'll just play this one. This is Fun Truck. This is an older one. There's me, and this was my old co-host Jeremy Williams talking to Roy.
What did you think of Field's fight just this weekend? No, I really probably shouldn't say too much because I felt like a lot of things I felt like Belfort. I mean, Holyfield almost 60 years old. To outbox him if you got that much of an advantage on, just outbox him. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to a legend. I mean, don't go out there and shine. We're not in our prime no more. You know what I'm saying? Shine time is over. We supposed to be, even Mike Tyson, go out here and let's box and do smart thing, do it the way they say do it. let's give the fans something good out of here with this. You feel me? So if you can't do that, there's something wrong. And it almost made me to a point where I want to say, you know what? You want to jump on the old man? I go get back in shape and give your old man a jump on. You feel me? Because to me, I'd keep my cool about it because that ain't my job. You know what I mean? So it's like, but it do make me kind of want to go get the dude because, you know, you don't have to do that whole field. You feel me?
It was.
That is Roy, man.
Yo, that was a great soundbite. Yeah, he definitely cut a promo on that one. I'll give you old man and jump on. Fuck you.
That was my first interview with him, and I was so fucking I was nervous. Like, I wasn't nervous when it started, but I was nervous leading up to it. Like, I was like, oh my God, I'm talking to Roy. Like, I was kind of new. That's before I started doing any of the videos that you guys know me for. Like, none of that. That was early me. That was like probably the first 5-6 months I was doing it.
Growing pains. The stage I'm at right now. I feel you.
And another thing, guys, another thing, right? Once you like in the game, you never starstruck, bro. Ever again, bro. Like people say, I bring people to fights, bro. And I told them, hold on, you know, after this we go out and you know, we get to meet them. They like being treated just like they want to be normal people, but they can't because they're celebrities, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I would tell my people that I bring, I said, listen, go come over. He's gonna come say hi to me. So when you come say hi to me, you guys, you know, sit with him. He ain't gonna say no, pop. And that's exactly how we do. And then all my dudes were like, yo, how come you like never get starstruck? I was like, for what, man? They're normal, just like us, man. They just, you know, if you go
so
up to
another person has to be in the spotlight.
Do you?
Yeah. You got a special talent.
No, and for the most part, then people are cool people, bro.
Here's another one. This is for Fun Truck, since he always makes those stupid fucking jokes.
None of them guys couldn't sleep on me on any given night, and they know that, bro. Like, come on, man. I saw the Da Vinci Code, bro. They better stop playing with me. If you really want to, you know, you really want to say it like that, bro. Like, come on, man. They better know. They know what I did, bro. I ain't got to really toot my own horn, but they don't give it enough credit because I was the first, and then after that, everything looked normal. But before it was before me and after me, because when nobody fucking with Roy Jones Jr., and they know that shit, bro. So they better.
And my mouth dropped down to my did that. And I'm still angry at you for that shit. But you know.
Oh. Okay, I gotta check Marco's old content.
That's entertaining. Antonio's tall, bro.
There you go, Fun. Just for you.
Thank you. Talking that shit.
He said, I'm still mad at you about that shit.
Shit.
But no, okay, while I agree, someone posed a question earlier, was that a prime Roy? Obviously not. In retrospect, because he dropped weight. But at the time, no one knew that he had that chink in his armor. No one predicted that, right? So Tarver does have a point from his perspective, and I wouldn't want anyone to deride my victory either if I did that shit and upset the apple cart. But yeah.
But that wasn't a 68. That was a 75, bro. Prime Roy was a 68, bro.
Well,
yeah, and not a heavyweight either. Not coming back down.
Roy told me point blank his best weight was 68 in his mind. Yet that's the weight he fought the least amount of time at for whatever reason.
No, he just felt the best there, but then bigger bags, bigger matchups.
2 years at 68 only.
Okay.
Right? Just 2. Weirdly enough, but he said that's the best he ever felt. And James Toney said the best he ever felt was his fight against who? Take a guess. The best he ever felt.
Evander Holyfield.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Heavyweight.
Good shit, Truck.
Good man.
That's exactly right.
Heavyweight.
That's exactly right.
Can I tell you, I downloaded that fight before I took off to Mexico, and I watched it on my way, and I didn't know who won, Marco. Like, I'm kind of ignorant to boxing history. I didn't even know that Sugar Ray Leonard and what's his name? Roberto Duran fought 3 times.
They did. They were old the last 2 times.
But downloading that fight, I didn't know who won, so I watched the fight without knowing who won. And at first, I thought like Evander was gonna get him out of there. But then no, I mean after that second round, and you can just see the punches roll off of kind of James Toney. He did what he did against middleweights against Evander.
I think
he killed Evander to the body, bro, and an uppercut to the body and straight uppercut, body uppercut.
Wasn't Evander done at that point though?
Yeah, he wasn't Evander Holyfield. He wasn't Evander Holyfield when Johnny beat him. Johnny beat old Evander Holyfield. That's how Johnny became.
Hold on, who beat the old Evander? Who'd you say he was?
Johnny.
James Toney.
Okay. No.
Louis.
I was thinking about Lewis as well. And Lewis clearly won that first fight. It shouldn't have been a rematch, but
Evander was up for that fight against James Toney, like 40 years old. He was on that snap.
You mean up on that shit or what?
Yeah, he was on that shit. But he was up for the fight. Of course. In that first 2 rounds, you could tell, but then James Toney walked through all of that.
I like the fight that James Toney had with Moskaev. That was a good ass fight.
Moskaev.
Moskaev. He knocked him out. It was a Russian dude. He got.
No, I know.
James Toney didn't fight Olev Moskaev.
Yeah, he didn't fight Moskaev. That's what I was just thinking.
No, he didn't fight. He fought Jirov. I wasn't that fight. It was Jirov.
Nassim Rahman got knocked out the ring by Moskaev.
I meant Jirov. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Tiger Jirov. That was that Fox's man.
He knocked him out like in the 11th round or stopped him.
No, he knocked him out in the 12th, bro.
That's right. I knew it was late. I remember it was late.
Yeah,
that was a great fight.
He needed to knock him out too because Jarov was coming back at him, and he took out a hellacious uppercut. You know those, but you know how Tony used to turn and hit you with a uppercut to the stomach and then bring it like almost like Mike Tyson, to the body and straight up, and that's how he hit him and knocked him out, bro.
When James Toney solidified his GOAT status and claimed history. 2003, James Toney starts off slippery as an Exxon spill, eluding most of Vasily Girov's assault. So James steps outside the phone booth and begins firing more devilish counters than a divorce attorney, while also maintaining precise range by utilizing pristine footwork. The 87% knockout puncher lands a few buckshots that bounce off Toney's dome like he's wearing a Teflon ski mask. The former middleweight champ then initiates the spring in his waist like he's Inspector Gadget as he clips the Kazakhstan native with the agility of a panther. So Jirov then aims downstairs at what doesn't move as he begins peppering Toney's liver like he's Gordon Ramsay. The Michigan native slips in some counter, but continues landing on James's body, which is exposed as Toney turns to a 90-degree defensive angle. So Lights Out then squares up and decides to sit in the pocket like some car keys as he starts tagging Jirov up like he's on sale at Target with shots that blast the morning dew off Vasily's cabbage. So Jirov then goes back to investing in the breadbasket like he's a Stelladoro stockholder. The two pugilists then start swapping more jackhammers than a local 79 construction site. But Toney flips the script and masterfully spins off the ropes with the footwork of Fred Astaire as he proceeds to clip Jirov like some funky toenails. The Ann Arbor native continues cracking Vasily's Liberty Bell like they're in Philly. The two cruiserweights then stand toe-to-toe like they're waltzing on Dancing with the Stars. But by round 12, Toney's brilliant inside fighting has left rope burns on his back, while Girov's grill is left lumped up like some instant Quaker Oats. Then in something out of a Rocky movie, James rocks Vasily in the closing seconds of the last round. But Jirov keeps relentlessly coming forward like he was bit by the Walking Dead, as his melon is getting snapped back like the hammer of a Smith & Wesson. With 15 seconds left in the fight, James then viciously beats Vasily to the ground like he popped up on his neighborhood offender registry. But showing more heart than Valentine's Day, Jirov rises to his feet as the bell rings, ending the fight. Toney gets the unanimous decision and brings home the cruiserweight strap, making history.
Your descriptions are cracking me up, Marco.
Okay, I was fire.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
funny.
You never seen that one, CJ?
No.
CJam. Damn, I thought CJam knew my shit. CJam don't know my shit. Damn it, CJam.
Okay,
that just gives me a greater appreciation for your catalog. I got to go back on my show. Shit.
I got a question for you guys. What is your opinion of Brad? I think they did a trilogy. Bradley and Provodnikov.
No, they just fought once.
I thought they fought more than once.
I believe just once. Can somebody correct me? If Mosif Squibbles was in here, he'd correct me.
Yeah, I got to do my research. I stand down when I don't know.
Mosif, well, they just fought once, right? I just looked it up. I'm almost positive it was just one fight.
No, I could have sworn they did more than once.
Definitely not 3. And Bradley should have lost that fight, the first one. Straight up and down, like 6 o'clock. He should have lost that fight. He was getting matter of fact, all right, this is how we're going to play it. This is how we're going to play it. You guys want to play it this way? This is how we could play it. Is that how you want to play it?
What?
Play it. Fuck it.
That's how you want to play it? Okay.
That is. Yes, that's how I want to play it.
That's how we're going to play it then. This is how we're going to do it. What are we going to do? You know what I'm saying? All right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nah, you guys want to play it? This is how you guys want to play it?
Damn.
All right. Nah, CJ. You know what I'm saying? Deep Woods and CJ and Country. This is how you guys want to play it. This is how we're going to play it. This is how you guys want to play it. This is how we're going to play it. Mute yourself, Alan, please. Mute yourself, Alan, please.
The most action-packed war in boxing history. 2013, Tim Bradley and Ruslan Provodnikov immediately collide, exploding like a split atom. Bradley walks into a sledgehammer right hand that leaves little birdies flying around his head. Provodnikov then connects with another cinder block that blows Tim's knees out like he spent 20 seasons on the Lakers. Ruslan's right precisely and continuously finds its way home like he's using Google Maps. Provodnikov also connects with a series of smashing lefts that leaves Bradley's body floating around like he's a marionette doll. However, Tim miraculously comes out in the next round like a California buzzsaw, opening up a Costco-sized can of whoop-ass on the Russian native. Boxing from a distance as he delivers more bricks than Pablo Escobar. But Ruslan keeps barreling forward with his Teflon-dripped chin. And in a thrilling momentum shift, he detonates a left hook that sits Tim on the ropes like he's on a playground swing. The two warriors then do their best Rocky reenactment, going toe-to-toe while exhausted, showing zero defensive awareness, and simultaneously spray painting each other's mugs like they're bombing the A-train. Ruslan then steps on the gas, blasting Tim with more right hands that leave Bradley wobbling unsteady like he needs a hip replacement. Provodnikov then lands a right cinder block that sends Bradley moonwalking across the ring like MJ rehearsing for Thriller. Tim then swallows 2 more of the exact same right hands like he's in Groundhog Day, which leaves his limp body wobbling around like he's in Weekend at Bernie's. Bradley finally succumbs to the onslaught and takes a knee, showing more heart than the Tin Man. Desert Storm rises to his feet as the bell rings, ending the fight. This honorable war leaves Bradley's face looking like he had an allergic reaction to shellfish, and Ruslan looking like Sloth from the Goonies. Judges gave Bradley a controversial decision in a close fight many people thought Provodnikov won.
You're right, it was only once.
Okay.
Marco.
Well, Marco, let me say this real quick. The topic of my last stream was biggest robberies in boxing history, and I definitely got to add that one now to do the part 2 because it got cut short. So, thank you.
You know, there was 2 knockdowns that Bradley went down. They didn't count him, right? You know that, right? In that fight.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the one they sat on the ropes. That should
that didn't call it.
He almost stopped him in the
twice.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, Bradley showed a lot of heart, but he didn't win that fight.
But he didn't win that fight.
How do you show a lot of heart when you go down there many times? He damn near got put to sleep in the 4th round, dude.
I don't understand if you know what the definition of heart is. It's reacting to getting fucked up. He was trying. That's what heart is. Not getting fucked up. Yeah, You know what I mean?
Yeah, he didn't bend the knee like Ryan Garcia. That's what he said.
He just kept trying. He got up after getting rocked and was just throwing, reckless abandon, throwing. That's hard.
I feel you. Yeah, he got his ass whooped, but that's hard.
I mean, it was close-ish, but Voradnikov,
he had moments, but
clearly won that fight.
I'm judging. I've actually, full disclosure, haven't seen it. But judging from what you put out there, it looked like he was way more effective by his offense. And again, he was thugging it out, especially in those middle rounds. That was impressive. But no, he was way more effective, and he went down multiple times. So yeah, I would give him
the answer is no, Rob. The answer is no.
That was one of the craziest Russians I've ever seen in my life, man.
His career was short.
I've seen a few. In real life.
He called them the Siberian Rocky.
Man, he's definitely on the top of the top when it comes to just crazy motherfuckers, boy. I mean, he'll run through a wall for a win, man. He had, I don't know what the hell was.
We got a big Russian population here in Sacramento. Back when I was working in the Winco, if y'all don't know, it's a supermarket, I was working in the deli. And I couldn't understand what this Russian dude was saying. He was trying to jump over the counter, so I was like, "All right, champ."
The story goes that Freddie Roach couldn't contain him, man.
And I don't know how often we do the greatest chin list. That motherfucker had one of the greatest chins I've ever seen. Ruslan Provodnikov.
Who's that?
Ruslan.
Oh, okay.
That motherfucker was nuts, man.
Yep.
Like you hit him with a chair, he'll just look at you, man. He's nuts, man. Nonsense.
Siberian Rocky, bro. That's what they called him.
That motherfucker chin was
Genghis Khan on him. He was from the Genghis Khan area of Russia.
Yeah. He had wherever he was at.
The more Asian one?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that the same for Costa Zoo?
Nah, Costa Zoo was
from the other, but
he was from Russia.
This guy had Genghis Khan in his genetics, bro. He's from because you know how they say Genghis Khan spit out his shit for all those people around. They like family type shit, bro.
Oh, dude, that guy had so many. He raped so many women that his
he's from that part of Russia, next to
Y'all got it.
Mongolia.
I was gonna say Bivol looks more Asian. He's Russian.
He's Korean. He's Korean.
Well, it was another fight Ruslan Provodnikov was in where he was running through shit too. I can't remember. I feel like he had several fights where he was just running through shit.
He was Korean and Russian.
Man, he had some good fights, man.
Yeah.
He was. I at first. Yeah, for us, but then I seen him like getting hit so much, bro. That was like, this can't be good. This can't be good, man.
I messed with Ruslan.
Mm-hmm. Ruslan is only 20. It was only 25-5 in his career.
Yeah, retired young, man.
I thought he had more fights than that, but you know what? With his style, I can see why.
Yeah.
I want to say later on, and I mean later on, he fought somebody and kind of got beat up pretty good. I just don't.
You ain't gonna believe who it was, bro. And it was a title shot.
Who was it?
The encyclopedia.
Chris Algieri, bro.
Chris Algieri, yeah.
Chris Algieri.
Oh, you're right.
Yo,
That's
okay.
who it was. That's what I'm like, man. It was.
He also lost.
That's why he retired.
He also lost to Lucas Matisse and John Molina Jr. too.
Damn, he did lose to John. I remember those fights. John Molina was huge, though. That was a big boy, man. Big boy, slow but big.
California. He was another one like the same way. John Molina fought the same way. That's why his career smoked. Crazy nose, man.
You said what?
The crazy nose.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a shit knock rock sideways. Yeah, my shit wasn't that bad.
I think he was in Sacktown.
Okay.
Where the Diaz boys from?
Stockton.
They are from Stockton.
He's from there. John Molina.
John Molina's from Stockton?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's right down the road. Couple hours.
Hey, CJ, you in SAC, man?
Yeah, I stay in SAC right now. I'm from the Bay. I'm from Oakland, but yeah, I stay in SAC.
I feel like it's some more fighters from the Stockton area too, right?
Yeah, Tiger. The other one was Tiger Lopez was from there too. He was the first world champion from Stockton.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they produced some fighters.
Tony the
Yo,
Tiger
that's a
Lopez.
small town. Y'all don't know. That's small. It's barely bigger than the suburban town I went when I was a teenager. Like maybe 200. It's a small town, but it's rugged. It's real rough, right? It's a lot of
super rough out there.
Yeah,
What the
so-
hell?
Where?
I'm surprised there's not
Just letting y'all
more
know.
fighters out of there.
Where?
Just letting y'all know.
They use San Jose as their fight capital. That's where they usually.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
San
They do?
Jose
Yeah.
San Jose has definitely got fighters.
So how close is San Jose to Stockton?
Right down, like it's almost like the neighboring towns.
Oh
It's,
wow.
Well, it's within
Super
like
close.
about an hour and a half.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I mean,
Actually, maybe 2 hours because it's almost 2 hours to San Francisco from SAC,
Yeah, I know that.
That's true.
and from San Francisco to
well, California's wait is long, man. So,
it's like
but
another 50 miles.
Yeah.
I know that's where they used to have his big fights at the San. No, man, yeah.
So
No,
they
where's the Aqua? That's why. No, he used to have the big fights where CJ's at. The Aqua Arena used to be in right there, right? Where CJ's
Oh,
at.
Arco, yeah, they tore that shit down, and then we got the Golden One. But yeah, I know exactly where Arco is.
That's
It's
where
right up
they
the
used to
street.
have the
That's like
big fights there. Yeah.
a 10-minute drive from where I'm at
Yeah.
right now.
You
They
say
got Twilight Bob.
you say they tore down the Oracle?
Arco.
Arco.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now
my
they got
bad.
the Golden One Center here
Yeah,
in SAC.
Arco.
So where
Exactly.
So where's this?
I've been to
the Wilder
UFC
fight?
events there. I've been to wrestling at the Golden One. What's that?
So where's this Wilder and Usyk fight supposed to be?
In the city
That's
of
in, like-
San Francisco.
Okay, that's
Oh,
yes. It's right outside of City Hall. They call it the Civic Center
Civic
something. I forget
Auditorium.
the exact name. Yeah,
Civic
yeah.
Auditorium.
so how come
Yeah,
they're
right
not
outside
doing
of the
it
Bill
at,
Graham, where I've been a bunch of
how come-
times.
How come they're not doing it at Chase?
They
I
want
don't
to
think
say
they want a closed venue. They want an open air.
They want it open air.
That's the whole point. Yeah, to try to set the whole point is try to set it. Hold on. The whole point is to attempt to set an attendance record. So you make it free, open to the public in an outdoor arena. That's going to get you the most, walk up. That's the whole point.
What's the attendance number? I mean, what's the number?
The record
capacity.
The record is 132.
What? So
They're trying to do 150. They're trying to do 150. That's what they said. I
That's
don't
a lot
believe
of
it.
people, bro. That's
Don't
a
get
lot
it
of
twisted.
people.
I'm just
I don't
don't
think
kill
they'll
the
get
messenger,
everybody.
but they're trying to get 150.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna be there either way. If the shit actually goes down, I'm gonna be there. Definitely. I can
And
catch
it's
it on my
supposed to be
stream.
free on YouTube, so
Yeah, that also. So
That's fucking crazy. 150,000?
Yeah, that's two football stadiums almost, bro.
yo, shout out Fun Truck. He covered it. He was live on the ground. I wasn't boots on the ground. So yeah, Fun
No,
Truck
Rob,
was.
it was a slap, but not really. It was more of a playful, for show.
You need to be talking about Bo and
Yeah.
Larry Donald. That was
They're
the
trying to
greatest
they're
two
trying
piece
to
in a
do
press
it in
conference.
front
I
of City
remember
Hall.
that.
So it's
No, that
called
was a straight snuff.
Civic Center Plaza.
Gave him the boom bop.
Yeah, he did. That's a fact.
There's no way that they get 100,000 people there where they want.
I mean,
I
Probably
said
trying to do a
60.
concert.
I said
too.
60.
It'd be impossible.
So
Oh, they're doing a
why
concert.
they
They're
saying
talking about
100?
music. They're talking about like music concerts nearby, like a whole general, like a festival, like Fun Truck was saying this. Shout out to him, like a festival type of thing, like 3 or 4 music acts, and then you got the boxing outdoors, and it's free, and people just coming in, probably food trucks, all type of shit, champ.
Oh,
All type of shit.
It's during a festival.
That's
Who
what
knows,
they're
man?
planning. Again, nothing is solidified, but that's what I heard, and Fun Truck could tell you better than me. But yeah,
Alan Day,
that's-
I asked the promoter straight up, like if it's gonna be Usyk
Oh.
and Wilder. He goes, "We don't know yet. We're gonna announce the fight in a couple of weeks."
So is this?
yeah, nothing is solidified.
So is this funded by Turkey Al Sheikh?
No.
Yeah.
Negative.
Damn. No, you say negative?
I don't believe so. I didn't hear that.
It's a new group.
Yeah, they had a 3-letter acronym. I can't remember what it was, but someone I never heard before, like something
IVP.
Yes, I don't know. Okay.
Wow.
There you go. Thank you.
Damn. So it can't be Usyk and Wilder if it's not Turkey Al-Shea. I'm assuming.
You don't think so?
No.
For the funding.
Why can't it be? They're free agents.
I mean, for the
I don't know,
funding.
champ.
Like,
the only
hope
that I have is that the mayor and like a project planner came out and they spoke. Plus, they had YouTube sponsoring the event. Like, I don't know if they're just going live on YouTube and hosting the fight, or if YouTube is like making it a special thing. If they're trying to break the record attendance of 132,000 people. I mean,
well, if I'm not mistaken, while I was watching your live, it seemed like YouTube created that promotional material for them. They played on that little side screen, that vertical screen. So I don't think they're trying to bullshit, because I mean, YouTube is Google, right? And that's big time business. So I don't think they're bullshitting, and I plan to be there.
I think they're trying to do something, but it's getting it there, man. Like he says, man, it's it's a lot of people, man. 160,000 people.
It's a high goal, Aim for the stars, you'll land on the moon.
I
So
mean, you guys know that place better than I do, but I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I can't tell you how much that shit fits, but he could.
What are we talking about?
The people around the area from the boxing event from Usyk.
So to Fun Truck's point, if you count say they have a music act inside the Bill Graham Civic Center, which I've been to like some musical performances there. I don't know, that's like 20K, and then you have a couple more in the surrounding like centers. It's possible if they counted all that, but I don't think 150K watching a boxing match there at one time. That's not feasible. But if you count the whole event as attendance, then maybe.
Okay. So so they can spread out the people, and then at the end count them how much they were all together.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
All right.
I don't know.
That sounds the logistics part of it
for 100,000 people to watch a fight like at the same time.
This is crazy. Outside too, in a freaking doesn't even have a seating, right? That doesn't have a seating area, right? It doesn't, right?
Right. It's not like it'll be elevated. It's just walk up. So whatever you can see, you can see.
And there's so many things obstructing a view. If you were to put the ring in the middle, it's like it's flat, but it's like.
Good luck to them people.
They would need to put the ring up like 20 feet and nothing else.
Okay. Interesting. An elevated ring. Sounds like some WWE shit, but okay.
My man Mo. Mo says, first they laugh at you, then they ignore you, then they fight you, then you win.
That's a famous philosophical quote, but I can't pin it on who said that.
Look who we got, guys. We got Twilight Bob.
What's up?
What's up?
I'm upgrading papers.
Damn. You gotta be up for work in like 4 hours, don't you?
Right back to work.
What time do you get up? Like 6?
Yeah, probably get like 5:36.
So
damn,
I'd be exhausted with only 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I'm used to it. That's why we fall asleep on here.
Right. So, like, how many hours, Bob? How many hours do you normally sleep, like on average at night?
I only sleep about 4 hours. Like
every night. How about like on the weekends when you don't have work?
Burning the candle.
Same thing on the weekends? Or?
I got some extra sleep this weekend, but yeah, most times it's probably like 4 or 5 hours now. I'm used to it.
Okay. What about deep
I'd
wood?
say 6 is cool for me right now, but 4 is crazy, not consistent.
So you do about 6?
Well, hey, to each his own. Yeah, 6 hours.
I can't do no more than 6.5 hours, bro.
Okay. Country, what about you?
What?
How many hours a night do you sleep on average?
Well, when my 2 cats aren't going freaking berserk and keeping me awake, I usually get about maybe 6 to 7 if I'm lucky.
Okay.
But
what about?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, what about the truck? How many hours does the truck sleep?
The truck.
Oh, by the way, that quote is from Gandhi. By the way. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. See, I knew it was something like that.
How many hours do you sleep a night, Fun Truck, on average?
I get my 8 for sure.
8. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm 8 to
I get
9.
7 to 8. 7 to 8.
Yeah, I'll do 8 to 10 sometimes if I.
The more I sleep, the worse I feel.
You need the beauty sleep, Marco.
I do. My wife says the same thing, Hector. She says like if she sleeps too much, she'll feel worse.
I do. True, bro.
That's very true.
I don't really get that. I guess you get more groggy, but you can't feel worse.
It's just a thing, bro.
Nah, champ.
You just gotta take naps in between, man. That's what I do.
No, I try to avoid that nowadays. I used to indulge, but no, nowadays I make a point not to take a nap and just get all my sleep at one time.
Rob,
and I'm more efficient.
How many hours you sleep, Rob? Rob's either going to be like very little or a lot. Watch, he won't be in the middle. That's my guess.
Like 12 hours.
He's going to be like either like 3 or 12. Yeah, we'll see. What my man?
Well, Nas said sleep was because of the death, so you might not want to sleep that much.
See, I told you.
Nas did say that.
See where Rob?
4 to 5. Okay, so we slugging it out.
It's going to be on the extreme end of one way or the other. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, nah, I mean.
It was 5 hours. It took me like 10 years for that clock.
Say again?
For that clock, yeah, to sleep more than 5 hours.
No, you're breaking up.
You're cutting out, Papa.
Well, and the service, it used to be 5 hours, right? It took me like 10 years to adjust. I didn't even need a clock to wake me up. My body would wake up at that time, all the time. Crazy.
Yo, when I was Fun Truck's age, I was 4:30 a.m. no later. Between 4 and 4:30 a.m. I'll pop up, and I was super disciplined. I was maxing out. You know what I'm saying? That was the post-divorce era. I was going hard. I was in the best shape of my life, and I was just super productive. And
you get up and just.
I was focused. Yeah, I was trying to reach my highest potential because I'm like, fuck this shit, right? Y'all know what I mean. But it wasn't even like out of bitterness. I was just like, okay, I'm still relatively young. I'm in my late 20s, early 30s. I got a lot, ahead of me, a lot of goals I want to accomplish. So I'm gonna be super disciplined and make the most of the situation. That's what I want to say.
Blind Faith only sleeps like 2 or 3 hours a night or some crazy shit. He has like a problem.
Hell no. That's insomnia.
That's wild, dude. That's what he said.
That's not healthy.
When you push your body and you push it, you do like a work. I'm saying workouts, like he does, or go to the gym. You need to rest, bro. You need to rest up your body so that you can keep on doing that.
Your body and your brain. People don't know your brain repairs itself when you're sleeping. So come on, champ.
Easy to burn out, bro. Easy to burn out.
Yeah. Straight up. Damn. Straight up and down. Oh, yeah, man.
Bob, what does your shirt say?
Oh, this shirt says Medford Tech.
Champions, right? Champions, basketball champions?
Nah,
that's your
best.
Okay.
Medford Tech family.
Oh,
yeah.
That's dope.
No champions?
So, man, and when I'm at work, I'll be walking around. I don't sit down, so that's why I can stay up. I walk around the classroom I barely ever sit down. I stand up the whole day, just walk around.
Yep. Cussing them kids out, I'm sure.
Before you move, Marco. I don't know, Rob. I don't know if I'm doctor told me to stay off exercise. I might wait until I move, but maybe I'll get one in. Maybe. We'll see.
When's the last time you worked out, Marco?
Month.
Damn, like 3 weeks?
More now. More.
God damn.
Ever since
I must be killing you.
You've stopped calling me out, man.
It's been.
I would have like compromised. I would have been like, maybe just a little. I know it's against doctor's orders. That's just my personality. But like, I gotta do something. But
nah, yeah, it's been about a month, 6 weeks, maybe something like that. Yeah. It's a career low.
Career low.
It's a career low. I'm saying?
You ain't tried to work out at all? See how it feels?
Well, the doctor told me specifically don't because I could. The risk of bleeding was very high. So
okay. See, I would have just pushed it till I started bleeding, then I would have backed off. But
I was bleeding. I mean, the beginning, I was like, had my period out of my fucking face.
Yo,
that's gross.
That's what it felt like. Yeah, shit was wild. Then it went away. Chilled out a little bit.
So how long do you estimate? What's the ETA, man? When are you back to exercise?
Right. What are you asking? Oh.
I'm asking how long do you predict it will be before you can get back to your normal routine?
I don't know. Probably maybe before we move or maybe after we move when I'm settled back in Hell's Kitchen and I find a gym. I'm not sure.
What is that, like a month? 2 months?
Yeah. No, about a month maybe at the most.
Okay.
But I might exercise before that while I still have this studio down here, but we'll see.
When are you officially moving, Marco?
Well, the 15th, we got to be out of here. So anytime, I'd say within 2 to 3
what, February?
Yeah.
Oh, joy. Moving sucks.
Yeah, it does. Really does.
It does, but I do it a lot.
Well, you've only done it twice. Once?
No, champ. In my life, I've never lived. Okay, so I'm 41. I never lived in one spot continuously for more than 4 years in my life.
On purpose? Or just turned out that way?
Sometimes on purpose. Sometimes I was a child. Sometimes I couldn't afford the shit. Sometimes I got divorced. Shit happened. I don't know. But yeah, never more than 4 years.
All right. Reflex bag video. Yeah, that might happen. Cobra
That'd be
reflex.
nice.
Cobra reflex. Yeah. Or just I've been feeling shitty still from this second procedure, so I'm just kind of taking it easy.
Yeah, you should, bro. Heal, man.
But a couple weeks, I would say maybe 2 weeks, maybe I could maybe get back to normal. We'll see. Almost there. This shit is a bitch, man. They said it's like a non-invasive procedure, but it's kind of a bitch.
I bet.
A lot of moving parts to it. Yeah. So.
Non-invasive. They're getting inside your fucking sinus. How is that not invasive? That's inside your body.
They don't cut my nose. They go through my nose hole. Maybe that's why I don't really get it either. But
well, they must know what they're doing, I guess.
I hope so. I sure hope so. For sure.
Hey, CJ, by the way, bro, I'm also from the Bay as well, man. So it's nice to meet somebody else from the Bay.
Salute. And I misspoke. APW is not in Berkeley. It's in Hayward, I recall now. But yeah, hey, you know it. You know the landscape.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Well, I mean, Mo's from the Bay, too. Fun Truck's from the Bay.
Fun Truck. Fucking Vlogs close enough. E-Rock is 90 minutes away.
E-Rock left us
from the Bay.
E-Rock left us like a deadbeat dad.
He's occupied. He's in that post-divorce era. He's maxing out. You seen him lifting all that shit?
Yeah, but I mean, how long has that been already? Jesus.
Well, he hopped in like last week briefly. I thought he was going to be consistent. He hopped in last week though.
That's what I'm saying.
Shout out E-Rock.
Yeah, he'll hop back.
I got his number. I'll hit him up. And see what's going on.
Yeah, you tell him that ain't cool.
Yeah.
No. Tell him we need to link up, and yeah, he needs to tap back in with both of us. Definitely.
Yeah. Bitch ass motherfucker.
Shout out E-Rock.
Country, you're from the Bay?
Yeah, I'm from San Francisco, man.
Why do you call yourself Country?
It's just a name I made up from an email that I had. Or the email I have is called New Country Guy, so I just decided to be called Country for short.
Okay.
And I
you know what's crazy, Marco?
I just made it up, to be honest.
I don't feel so special anymore because we got another former pro wrestler in this boxing space. I thought I was the only one, but Country is too.
Oh, you
and
were?
from my era, Country. We were chopping. When you stepped away, we were trading fucking war stories.
Where is he living at?
I wrestled for ISW, Incredibly Strange Wrestling.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm a mix. I'm like white, Latino, and Native. But
what, Mexican?
You could, yeah. Technically, I am, but I don't have family in Mexico. I have family in New Mexico. But to me, I don't see the difference. But people do. So there's
like
cultural differences and stuff.
What's your percentage breakdown? You like a quarter of everything, or what?
He's asking for your test that DNA test.
No, like how, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you like, quarter, half, 1/3 Mexican, 1/3 white, 1/3 Native? Like, what's the most?
I'm predominantly European, right?
Okay.
A mix of European, but then I'm also a smaller mix of Native American on both sides of my family.
Okay.
And being that like my dad's side comes out of New Mexico, if you've seen some of my relatives, they look very native or very dark brown skin, black hair. You look at them and you look at me and go, "How the hell are you two related?"
Right.
So, yeah, I always say I'm a Heinz 57, but
Okay. Yayan's grandmama was white.
He denied that. He said
No,
mixed.
he said it is.
Right?
No,
That was the latest update.
Yeah. Then he switched it up. She's mixed. Like,
Yeah.
He hates being white, Yayan. He does not like have any.
He hates being white.
He does. He hates it. You notice that? Like, I don't even know why he admitted it.
No, he hates that association. You bring up, oh, you lost your virginity. Even I didn't do that. He lost your virginity to a white woman. He's like, oh no.
Well, that's because he was like,
don't speak bad on my boys.
That's because remember what he said about white people, about white girls first. He's like, nah, I never fuck with white girls ever. I can't do that.
Right. That was the funny thing. That's the only reason you brought it up.
Then he's like, but I did bang one my first time. I'm like, well, what?
Yeah, literally his first one, but he don't fuck with
it. That's what it took for him to find out. That's okay. But sometimes in life you need that. That's why he said that.
Oh,
you probably love white girls.
I don't discriminate. Like
and
Big Pun.
Dude, Yayan and I are the same. I dated the first one, and after that, no more. No mas.
Racist? You're both racist.
No mas. He said no mas.
Really? You don't like white girls at all?
And no, man, just like no, pass. I like brown, bro.
Damn.
Give me black hair. Give me.
Each their own.
You said pass.
I do prefer
like it's a slice of
brunette. If I'm gonna do that.
Damn.
Yeah, you pass.
I like darker skin. Not darker, but
I'll take him 8 to 80.
Black hair for sure. Black hair for sure.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, bro. All it took is one, and so that's why I'm saying don't speak bad on his name.
Yeah, it only took him one pregnant chick to stop doing that too.
I was just gonna say I never was with a Mexican girl, but I was. She was American, but I was. Yeah, in Arizona. I forgot.
Oh man.
Yeah, a few of them. I totally forgot about it because
I'm in California, so that's
and mine was like as American as it gets, dude. Mom was a nurse, dad was a firefighter.
A what fighter?
Firefighter.
Oh, firefighter. Okay. CJ likes a little bit of half and half in his coffee sometimes.
I like everything. You've seen the ex-wife. I told you my current one is black, like slightly darker than me. Everything. A lot of Mexican chick, Asian even. Everything that's available.
You like the half and half in your coffee, but you'll take a sip and then throw the coffee cup against the wall and break it.
Okay, so I will say my first was mixed, half black, half white. But
oh yeah, I've been with a girl like that too. Is it true
she
that
was crazy as hell?
Is it true that the word mulatto is like offensive?
Not to me, but I'm not mixed. I use mixed more, but
back in the day, and somebody recently told me it's offensive, like it comes from slaves.
Well, it's more of an old school term. I will say that, but yeah, I'm not going to
flinch. I've never heard anybody say they were offended by that word. I mean, I'm not going to say there's nobody who isn't, but I've never heard anybody say they were.
Yeah, somebody told me that they were. They were like, "Nah, you know what that word comes from?" Blah blah blah, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Mulatto. I forget what it comes from, but
I think I know, but I don't want to get into that. It's your shit.
Why not? You could just say it quickly.
Nah, I try to stay away from that. Again, I said if you, I told Mick this morning, right? you bring up a race unprompted, you want some bullshit. So I'm not going to be Mexican boxing #1 on the other
Comes
side.
from the Spanish, Portuguese, mulatto, derived from mula, a mule, signifying the hybrid offspring, referred to people mixed in black, white, a mule. Although now it's considered outdated and offensive,
so
theories suggest Arabic muwalad, which means mixed ancestry, as an alternative route.
Okay. Since you pushed it there, let me put a bow on it. You pushed it there. You know what a mule is, right?
Somebody who smuggles drugs?
A horse and a donkey. So they're basically calling them a mutt, an animal, like a mongrel. You did. I didn't do that.
Mule's a horse and a donkey? I thought mule was its own thing.
Nope, because they can't reproduce. No.
I didn't know that. Or it could be from the mixed ancestry.
I'm dropping the science.
Could be from the mula. Could be from the other
dropping
one.
The science.
Muwalad. Could be from that too. Yeah. Okay. Well, now we know. I think it's hilarious when anybody ever calls me a honky. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. So if you,
I don't see how that would be offensive. It's just some George Jefferson shit. I don't think you guys have any slurs that are actually offensive.
There's only one that's
I can think of.
If you are that, if you are actually that, it'll be offensive. There's only one. But if you're not that, it's not offensive.
I think I know what you're saying. Go ahead.
White trash. That's offensive if you are. Like you say that to me, I'll laugh because I think, I also think certain hillbillies and rednecks don't like being called hillbilly and redneck. Some of them don't like that. But I don't know how offensive.
Some do, some don't. It depends.
Yeah, exactly. But white trash is like offensive. If that's a little offensive to people who I think are white trash.
But that's more of a class thing than a racial thing. You're saying race in it, but it's more referring to your class, right? Because if they were affluent, you couldn't call them white trash. Right?
Referring to both class and race.
Both.
Yeah,
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but it's nothing's obviously it doesn't have the 200 years of history that the N-word does and other things. So obviously nothing could touch that. It's not that offensive.
400.
400 was it 400? Jesus. Well, Bulgarians, hey man.
Well, I still count till this day. Then yes, till this day.
Okay. My people for 500 years were enslaved by the fucking Turks, the Byzantine Empire.
I didn't know that. You brought that up the other day.
So yeah.
I learned something from you.
Hell yeah. So, we had it rough. I don't really know what the enslavement, I don't know what they did exactly. It could have been like a what are those called? Like a country club type prison.
Indentured servant.
Like a country club type prison. Like, go, or it could have been a Auschwitz type shit. I don't know how it was.
Who are your people, Marco?
Yeah, I need to do my research.
My mother's from Bulgaria, so Bulgarian.
Okay.
Yeah, I speak the language and all that good stuff.
You guys probably had to deal with your family. Probably had to deal with communism at some point. Huh?
She sure did.
You forgot to mention
when he was a kid.
When I used to go to Bulgaria, I used to go to Bulgaria every summer as a child, and it was communist as fuck. Iron Curtain.
Yeah. It was back
communist.
One of Marco's guys just lost the heavyweight championship fight a couple weeks ago.
Who's that?
Was that back in like the 70s or 80s?
Oh shit! Oh, okay.
Hey, Marco, was that back in like the 70s or 80s?
80s. I'm 49, so 80s.
Yep. It was still communist back then.
Oh yeah, it wasn't up until around 90.
So about like 89, 90.
Yep.
Right. That's when the wall came down. Yeah, I was old enough to watch the news.
Yeah, and then so it was before that. Like I was telling, I've told people in here before, but they didn't allow the movie Rocky IV at all to be played in Bulgaria because it was considered American propaganda.
Oh shit!
Yeah. They didn't, nobody had Nikes. They didn't sell Nikes there, so like people would stare at me wearing any kind of American brands.
Okay, let me ask you this. In Bulgaria, I know in Russia it was, but was shit being rationed out? Like you get a certain amount from the government, like in terms of bread or cheese or these type of things? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No. But they like.
That's
would just.
Nick.
You know, they like, for example, my mother still has family there, and they would send each other, letters back and forth. And first, because the government would literally open every letter, I remember, and I literally got a Christmas card in July from my aunt.
Man, that's terrible.
Yeah, no, they would open up all the shit. Yeah, they would just make sure if it's going to America, like, what do we have going on here? Yeah, so. It was
they didn't want any spies. They didn't want any type of shenanigans. But come on, man.
And they would never let my
That's
aunt.
too invasive. That's invasive.
My cousin couldn't visit because they're young enough where they might defect. They just let my old ass grandma come because she was old and they didn't care. She'd been back and forth already. Like they could tell she had no interest in staying. Yeah.
Okay. That's fucked up.
Yeah, man. That was that kind of. They would tap your phone lines, KGB type shit.
Yeah, man, they didn't play, man, with that shit. They were always like on people.
Yeah.
You can never control a group of people that closely, especially as far as they try to extend it. I mean, come on, that's way too many people. There's going to be rebellion and uprising, a lot of discontent. So,
nah, man, a lot
that's
of
why
people
it failed.
probably got took to the gulag, man. I mean,
Well, I know that, but you can't kill everybody, right? Or else, who's going to pay you?
What's the word gulag come from? I hear a lot of people use that. What's the etymology of that? Gulag.
I would imagine it's a Russian word for
I'm
prison,
not sure.
I'm thinking.
I don't
know.
I think it's like Southern or something.
It's right up there.
Gulag meaning labor camps. Oh, you're right. Labor camps maintained in the Soviet Union.
Yep, there we go.
Where many people died. Wow. So why do they call it? The Gulag is more like jail, not a labor. I guess it's the same thing, I suppose. Gulag.
Yeah.
Same shit. You work when you're in jail, in prison.
See, guys, see what we do on this channel? We talk about everything.
Really do.
You know what I'm saying? And it all ties back to boxing because Drago was a Soviet citizen.
Yep.
You will lose. What I thought was dope was when they were like
so robotic.
When they were giving him the Capri Sun juice, he was just like, he didn't even blink.
You thought that was dope when they injected his ass.
Cool. Yeah, and I remember being like, that's why he's so. Because I remember asking my dad, because my dad happened to be in town. We saw it together, and I'm like, "What is that?" I didn't know. He's like, "Oh, they're giving him, drugs to make him stronger." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't."
That's why he caught a body. Man, shut up, Apollo Creed. He shouldn't have gone out like that.
Yeah, because he was hitting that
Apollo Creed had to be sacrificial.
He was hitting that power meter. He was like tripling up the pounds per square inches of pounds per pressure, tripling everybody else. I'm like,
Right.
Yeah, no, that fight was dope. And I love against Paulo, he just doesn't do anything, and then at one point the Russian guy just goes, and he's just like, boom, boom, just hitting him with some fucking vicious thunder.
Tragic.
I mean, yeah,
literally.
Tragic,
I watched a documentary about that movie, and they said that Dolph Lundgren actually ended up putting Stallone in the hospital because he jacked him up too much when they were doing the movie.
Yeah, he hit him with one shot by mistake, and something happened. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that was
wow.
Okay. That, and they were gonna have Joe Frazier. No, not Joe Frazier. Ernie Shavers in the movie, but he fucked Stallone up too. He hit him once, and it was over with. He was like, "Nope, forget it."
What was Shavers gonna play in that movie? What was his role?
That's crazy.
He was already old at that point.
You're like a training partner. Like they might have done like a worksheet in pro wrestling terms. This guy's a legitimate boxer, but he's gonna come in here to play a role. That's what I would assume.
He was probably in his 40s at that point. What the fuck's he doing in that movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, again, a good training partner, like another mentor. You lost Apollo, right? Who was your comrade / mentor in a way. So we're gonna bring in this real fighter. That's what I would think.
Let's see if our buddy Country was Ernie Shavers supposed to be in the movie Rocky 4?
If it wasn't 4, it was one of the other ones, but I know he was considered for one of them.
Oh, here we go. Ernie Shavers was famously considered for Rocky 3.
There you go.
He auditioned for the role of Clubber Lang. He was going to do Mr. T.
Yeah. But he fucked up Stallone too bad in that one. So Stallone was like, forget it.
Initially, Shavers was terrified of hurting Stallone and would only throw light jabs. Stallone wanted to feel the power, reportedly snapped at him, saying, "Come on, Ernie, show me something real. Don't pull it. Punch me." Shavers obliged and hit Stallone once to the liver. Stallone later recalled the punch nearly killed him, saying he had to be helped to the men's room where he immediately threw up.
Okay, that's crazy. I was wrong, but that's a great story. That's a better story than mine. Okay.
Damn. Ernie.
Yep.
He told him to shoot. He told him to do it for real.
That's what I would do to Marco.
You'd what? You'd go down when I hit you? Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't hit you that hard.
I like how you spun that.
Stallone asked his co-star to hit him, make it look better. Lundgren hit him so hard in the chest, Stallone's heart began to swell. And he had to be flown to the intensive care unit for 8 days.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He fucked him up.
That's scary.
Oh, fucking Joe Frazier also auditioned for Rocky.
And apparently, Apollo apparently Carl Weathers and Dolph Lundgren didn't get along either on the set. They didn't like each other very much.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet. It's like, motherfucker, you gonna kill off my legendary character? I bet in the game.
Frazier auditioned for Clubber Lang as well. Stallone got into the ring with Frazier, and within seconds, Frazier landed a hook that required Stallone to get 6 stitches above his eye. Stallone realized quickly that Frazier didn't know how to fake a punch. He only
And that explains why they went with Mr. T. If you forget, he was in the first WrestleMania with Hulk Hogan, so he could work a punch, right?
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Frazier famously resented the film because iconic scenes like Rocky punching the meat in Slaughterhouse in Philly were things Frazier actually did in real life, but he was never credited or properly paid for the inspiration.
Now that I
right, and he's out of Philly, so I feel him. That was disrespectful. Not to give him they could have dropped a reference do it like Frazier. You know, he's a Philly. Yeah. Fucking Rocky has a statue in Philly, and Joe Frazier doesn't. That's some bullshit.
Here we go. Iron Mike Tyson desperately wanted to be the villain in Rocky Balboa from 2006. I didn't know this. Tyson reportedly called Stallone multiple times asking him to play the lead. Stallone turned him down flat, later saying, "I'm too young to die." He was generally afraid that Tyson would get excited and kill him.
Come on, shit. This was comedy. I don't know how much of this is accurate. This is funny as fuck.
Mason Blind Dixon from the ringside. Wow. I didn't know any of this. Roberto Duran.
He was in the first movie.
Role in Rocky 2. He appears as sparring partner for Rocky. That we
Rocky
saw.
2, I mean, yeah.
Right. Wow. And who's
the
person?
Rocky 2? I don't remember that.
And who inspired Rocky movie? What's the fighter?
Chuck Wepner and
Marciano. Every time we bring up boxing,
Chuck Wepner. It was Chuck Wepner knocked Marciano, knocked Ali down. However, it was a slip, but it was ruled a knockdown. And Stallone was watching that, and he said to himself, "What if this would have been a real punch that landed and beat Ali? What kind of crazy?" And he just went off that tangent when Chuck Wepner dropped him, but it wasn't. He didn't really drop him. Complete trip. Trip.
Okay.
I've always loved the Rocky movies, though, man. That's been one of my favorites.
No, I enjoyed them.
Yeah, they're dope. My favorite is 4.
Really?
I hated the one where he fought with Tommy Morrison. They fought in the street.
Rocky 5. Yeah, I didn't like that either.
That was 5. Okay, 4 was cool, but it was cheesy. It was just it had gotten to the point where they were just I know, yeah, but all the cuts, the montages, and okay, I get it. I get it for the era.
5 are my least favorite.
Let me think.
I really like 6 because of the closure. You know, all the loose ends got tied up and everything.
You didn't like 4?
I mean, I don't hate him or nothing, but I mean, I just.
You know what I think it is? This is you said you're 57, right?
Yeah.
This is our age difference. I think for me, I'm 8 or 9, and I'm watching that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. But you're 16. It probably was a little cheesy for you. I think it's an age.
It was.
That's what it is. But when I'm 8 or 9, I'm watching the juice being injected and all the when those scenes where he's driving and all the flashbacks, and those are corny. But to a 9-year-old, they're fucking cool.
Right.
That's what it is.
Fair enough.
That's a good assessment, actually.
That's what I would say. Yeah, because my man Fred, who comes in here, he's 50. He's older than me by like 6 or 7 years. The same thing. There's certain things that he's like, I don't want to watch that shit. I'm like, well, yeah, because you were out, trying to get girls and shit. I'm still fucking, my balls didn't drop yet.
Yeah, it's a thin line. Think about like 5 or 6 years when you're young, like between 9 and 15. That's a big difference. So
big difference, yeah. Like the way you perceive things, yeah, all that, yeah, straight up. Yeah, now Rocky I remember that was such a dope movie. It was the coolest thing. The coolest movie I feel like I ever saw at the time was Bloodsport. When I went to go see it, I was so excited.
Okay, USA.
Oh, that was sick as fuck. Hell yeah. That holds up better than the one I was gonna say. Yeah, that's still sick. I'll still watch it, and it's cheesy, but especially when he's blonde. He's supposed to be blonde, and he just fills his opponent out. That big ass Asian dude.
Stupid.
Oh man, that was the shit. After he didn't he kill his homie? Or he severely hurt his homie, the big fat motherfucker.
That Asian guy though, he's not that big. He's actually pretty short.
Bolo.
I don't know how they made him look so. He had a big chest, but I don't know how they made him look tall because he's really not. He's probably like 5'6", 5'7". Bolo Young, right?
I didn't know that.
Bolo Lueng. Lueng, I believe.
Yeung. Height. I'm gonna guess 5'7" to 5'8" tops. What do we have here? 5'6". Yep, I was right.
Talking about some shit. 5'6". Wow,
well, he was in Bruce Lee's movies. That's how he got famous.
Yeah, and he also had like a big ass chest. Like most Asian guys don't. Oh, he was a. Oh,
they can't pack on muscle like that, so he was unique in that regard. So he's a real martial artist. He got some size to him.
So he won Mr. Hong Kong title. He was a bodybuilder.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
There you go.
Surprised.
Oh wow! Okay, is he still alive?
Yeah,
he is. He's probably in his 80s, I would guess.
Oh,
let's see. Bolo Young is
digging in the archives.
79.
Oh,
yeah, you were very close. Damn.
Who the fuck are you guys talking about?
Fun Truck. Just sit back, relax.
The villain from Bloodsport. Somehow we got on the villain from Bloodsport, but that's okay.
I know. We got to talk about like Hannah Montana or something. Keep it.
That's yeah.
CT, it's past your bedtime too. Yeah, Rob, 5'6". You believe that shit? And that's not look. It's not the shortest, but just the fact that he played such a menacing, and even in Bloodsport, did he look tall? I don't know how they shot it, but
he was convincing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Camera work. I don't know what the fuck
he
they
looks
did.
Shorter
he
than,
looks like
Van Damme for real, and Van Damme is definitely taller than 5'6". I would guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Mosif?
Hey, have you guys ever seen the 5 Deadly Venoms?
Never heard of it.
Negative.
Yeah, I saw that back in the day.
So
it's a great movie. It's a 70s Chinese kung fu movie.
This is just a sidebar, but Kumite. So the guy who Bloodsport was fashioned after, a guy named Dokes. What was his name? Not Dokes. Frank Dukes. He's a real person, but over the years,
he's a bullshit artist.
Thank you. It was proven that there was no Kumite. He didn't fight he made it all up.
He didn't fight in the Kumite.
Yeah,
not only that, they said he was in the army, but he wasn't. He either lied or he lied about being in the army. He lied about everything, and it was proven because there's one picture of him in an army uniform, and it's like it says like Walmart. Like you were telling, it was like so fake.
It says Walmart.
You know what I'm saying? Like he lied.
Okay.
It kind of crushed me a little bit. I was like, oh man, you thought this was this cool underground. They did have
let you down.
Underground fight league, something similar, but what he was not in any of it. It was a load of shit. Yeah.
So maybe in his travels during his military, he heard about some shit like that. Said, oh shit, what if I was in it?
He even made a video where I think he gets an empty wine bottle, thick wine bottle, and he goes like this and breaks it and doesn't cut his hand at all. And he did a couple videos years later after Bloodsport came out, like the early 90s. He did a couple videos around, and they were totally proven. Like he used one of those like prop movie ones that shattered. Yeah, he was just.
Oh.
And something about shooting
things people do for clout.
He did something with the bullet. Oh. He showed how he could punch through a 3-inch thick fiberglass that's even bullet resistant. So they show somebody shoot it with a bullet, and then somebody goes over and looks at it and signs it saying, "Nope, this is the bullet hole," and the bullet just dented it. And then they bring that same piece over later with the signature on it, which anybody could duplicate, and he hits it once and shatters it. And they're like, that was also bullshit. Like, yeah, he was.
Yo, that's absolutely. I hate him and I admire him in a way for being willing to go that far for his fame.
Same.
He's on par with
that's crazy.
I have one.
He's on
Can
par
I bring
with
it down a generation?
He's on par with like Master Ken.
Bring it down a generation. Go ahead.
I have
Go
one
ahead,
better for
Funtress.
you. Fast and Furious, Brian O'Connor. The guy who died in a car accident.
Not Brian. Oh, the real name. What's his name again?
It was Paul.
Not Williams.
Yeah.
Paul Walker. Paul Walker.
Walker. Yeah.
Yes.
He was like, after his death, it came out that he was dating a 16-year-old.
In real life.
Started dating yeah, bro, and her parents were cool with it, and it became a big old story. And his reputation just got tarnished after that.
Oh, shit.
And that kind of bummed
ruined
me out,
his whole legacy.
But I always said Fast and the Furious was like my favorite shit. Those first three movies with Tokyo Drift, and then but The Rock, dude, The Rock ruins every movie, bro. He gets in a franchise and just collects those fucking paychecks. Dude.
Have you guys seen The Rock lately, though? He looks pretty bad, man.
Yeah.
He got real skinny for a
Well,
while.
I mean, relative to what he used to be, but he's fucking over 50 years old. He's got to be because I grew up watching him.
Dude, the Rock was
teenager.
in the Transformers and Fast and the Furious, and
I didn't even know he was in Transformers.
Yeah, that.
I wonder if Bolo Young ever fought Bruce Lee. No,
Okay.
Everybody tried to challenge Bruce Lee on the set.
Not for real, no. They
Like,
were
for real?
friends. They were good friends.
I wouldn't.
Bruce Lee had his sweat glands removed from under his armpits because he didn't like sweating, perspiring while shooting. And they say those are some of that might have played a part into why he passed, because something about something about he couldn't sweat enough when the thing he took, or he was dehydrated.
You can't regulate your body temperature properly. We have it for a reason. Yeah, you can't regulate your body temperature.
I'm not sure if this is true. I don't know if it's, I could look it up, but that's what I heard.
Yeah, you should look it up.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Instead of just talking shit,
Bruce
yeah, you should look it up.
Lee have his armpit?
That's insane.
I heard he had mixed some medications because his back was messed
He
up.
did, but it was a mix. Yes, he did have his armpit surgically removed.
Could be.
He underwent the procedure in late 1972, just months before his death. Why he did it? Because he didn't like the visible sweat stains. He didn't like the visible sweat stains.
Wow, what a fake, man.
You said 2 months, so I was right on. But definitely contributed to it. It might have been medication as well, but that definitely was a contribution. If you take too much medication, your body starts to overheat, and you can't sweat it out.
And part of why he died was also heat stroke, exacerbated by the removal of the sweat gland. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't mean to laugh. Shout out to him.
I mean, crazy, right? You believe that shit, Rob? Rob, I ain't playing with you. It's a fact.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. He was, these guys, we talk about people who ascend in whatever they're in, like a Floyd, Floyd doesn't drink anything, doesn't, do drugs, does nothing. They're extra obsessed with what they want to do. And that was Bruce's version of him he's obsessed. Like, let me remove the fucking, let me just
trying to be a perfectionist. I don't even want people to see me sweat. They can't even see me sweat. Okay?
It's obsession. It helps you ascend to astronomical levels, but it can also harm you,
Until, exactly.
Too much of anything isn't good.
There you go. Too much discipline. That's crazy. I never heard that before, but you might be right.
Too much discipline makes you not. I had too much discipline for example, this is a dumb example, but because I grew up with an alcoholic mother, I refused to do any drugs or drink in the beginning of my life. So I would go to all these high school parties, and dudes, people be getting fucked up, or buzzed and having fun, and I would just be the only sober guy there, right? And as I got older, when I got old enough, I started drinking a little bit here and there, and I realized, okay,
you got that itch.
I'm not trying to go and fight pimps like my mom did. Like I'm okay. So I felt bad because I felt like I missed out on having just a classic, normal high school like time. You know what I mean? So I was too much discipline. I wish I would have known.
Interesting.
A drink here or there is okay. It's all about moderation.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, yeah.
That's the mature approach, but yeah.
Well, yeah, certain things, you should never, I don't think you should ever do heroin in any moderation, but I'm saying most things are okay in moderation, most things. So, yeah. So
that's the bit.
I wish I was less disciplined certain times. I wish I let go a little. Having to have too much control can sometimes create anxiety, I think, and make you not feel
well,
good.
It was the influence of your mom's problem that caused you to do that,
That and my environment. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
It kind of took on that trauma, and I get that.
Yeah, totally.
It's tough with a parent who's an alcoholic. My pops was one, so I
was about to say, around our age range, country, I literally, I think every single one of us that are between the ages of 40 and 60 had a drunk mother or father. All of us, at least one or the other.
Yeah, it was more severe than that, but definitely addictive.
There you go. Yeah. Or drugs.
I mean, I did actually drink and stuff, but I didn't. I mean, I did my share of things, but I didn't like get caught up in it, and like I didn't start and then couldn't stop. I wasn't like that.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah. I mean, and I didn't know either that I could just. And funny enough, when I drink, I just get tired. I don't even really like it. But I wish I would have, been a little.
You know how to dance, Marco?
Yeah, I love dancing. Why?
Do you do it sober?
Yeah, of course. I love dancing.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I love hip hop, reggae, dancehall.
I do.
Yeah, that's a New York thing though. I don't know. We all
I don't need to be.
Anybody in the hood from New York, like we all dance. Like we all there's block parties, house parties, the music. Like I love dancing. Why you don't like dancing unless you're a little?
I love dancing. No, hell no. Yeah, I mean, I need a couple drinks, bro, and I'm fucking kind of rug.
But without the drink,
I've done karaoke and dance
it's
sober.
hard.
Sober as a gopher.
It's just hard.
I don't give a fuck.
I know people like that, Fun Drug. I know people like that. They're not that comfortable unless they get a little loose. I get that. And that's normal. Some people are like that.
Do you know how to dance with a partner?
Oh yeah, kidding me? Hell yeah.
Damn, Marco.
Dancehall reggae, we call it whining, which is just grinding.
Slow wine.
American girls come wine. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, man. Yeah, now dancing it really is a New York thing. I feel like most people from like the urban area or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I love dancing. To this day, like I remember the other day telling Tia, like I want to find a club for like 40 people, 40 and over, because they have some of those. They'll be like either a venue or a night where it's like older and they play old school music. Like I still want to go to that shit. I would still go right now.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I would go to a lounge. I'm done clubbing. I've been done clubbing.
They don't play throwbacks? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't go much, but I'm sure they do. But I don't think it's like we want that to be the bulk of it, not just a couple.
Right.
This is how we do it, and then go back to mumble rap. Like, no, thank you.
I feel you completely, Mark.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I don't go out like I used to.
Yeah. Plus, like, I mean, in a club, like, I just feel like unless they're all my age, I'd feel so stupid. Like,
the old guy in the club is not what you want to be.
Right.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you can't have a bunch of drunk, pregnant bitches running around the club.
I'll go to a sports bar and like an older like lounge occasionally, like you mentioned, but I ain't fucking.
Mick Doonan is a private dancer. Oh God, Mick probably has no rhythm. Like he owes music rhythm.
I get that impression as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Scottish fucking prick.
That guy will not let anything slide. If you say something like,
I've noticed
half
that.
wrong.
I've noticed sometimes it's okay, but when he latches onto something specific, yeah, I remember even like messaged me privately about something. I was like, okay, who cares? It was like something, yeah.
Damn, for real?
Being mean, he was just like it was. I forgot what it was. It was like
he was insistent on his point, and you're like, okay, it's not a big deal.
Trying to prove like maybe it was a link to something that backs his point up. It was something like that. Yeah.
Man, it ain't that serious.
Or he started getting he keeps bringing it up in like a kind of passive aggressive way when he's like annoyed about it. I'm like, that was from fucking yesterday. Let it go. Who cares?
Yeah, it's like, oh, game over, man.
Yeah.
Without HLD, I like trolling him because I know how to push his buttons, and probably vice versa.
I mean, Mick did say some rude shit to you, CJ, but overall, I think he's a good
guy. So I got to turn up. Like, I don't want to explain it, but yeah, it's all in good fun.
Yeah, he basically he teeters along along the lines of,
oh, that's racist. Oh, that's racist.
Sorry, and so do I. That's why it's a good exchange.
What did Mick say?
He said some shit.
I don't know. He said some bullshit earlier, and I fucking crushed him.
I forgot what it was. It was. I remember being like, ugh, like it was a little cringy when he said.
Oh shit! It was at the end of the show. This shit was highly entertaining to me. He said, because he was calling Alan Day boy over and over. I said, I don't know if you're aware, Mick, but that has a very specific racial connotation over here. So just be aware of that. Yeah, and he said, He said, hold on, I'm put a bow on it. He said, but you guys say the N-word to each other, but a white guy can't. I said, okay, so say it. He said, no, I don't want to say it. I said, if it's not, like, if you didn't want to say it, it wouldn't be a point of contention. If you don't want to say it, then just don't. And yeah, I backed him down with that. It was fucking funny as fuck, man. I had a good time with that.
Yeah, then he talked about like slavery and shit that one time, right? I forgot.
Oh yeah, and I backed him down on that too. Oh, because we were talking about firearms. I'm not even going to go back down that trail.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I'll be cooking them on the regular, and it's fun as hell.
He's kind of like,
where's my boy Serrata? You guys need.
Yeah, where the fuck is the pervert been?
You need the instigator.
The pervert's been.
We need. Oh, he would have turned it up to 1,000.
Right now, he's probably in the valley somewhere behind some bushes with binoculars staring down some girl's window like a fucking pervert.
No. Didn't he go to Mexico after Fun Truck did? Didn't he go there too? Or no, that was Dwayne Styles and Fun Truck.
Dwayne's funny. Dwayne is such a like nice
kid.
But I heard him.
Lil Bro is very wholesome. He's very wholesome.
Yeah, but one time somebody annoyed him and he was like, suck a fucking dick, you bitch, fuck your mother.
Turned up once.
That.
Yeah.
You went ham, bro.
I'll do my Dwayne impersonation. That's Mo.
Gotta keep your artillery, keep it in the holster when you really need it.
Yeah, he wilded out that one time. I was like,
there you go.
That makes sense. Those there always has to be a major juxtaposition when somebody's extreme. Like when somebody's so polite, nice, like when he loses it, he must lose it. You know what I mean?
No, very true. That's why I'm afraid of Bob. No, but I guess Midnight Bob lets it out. That's like your outlet, right?
Well, Bob's is kind of
a little bit.
Bob's kind of dude that will beat you until you down to the white meat if he starts. Like he won't start, but if he does, you can't pull him off. You have to peel him off like a fruit roll-up.
That's why I try not to start with these kids because then I'll get mad and then go too far.
You can't, champ. Come on.
I think you care too much about your job, right? You wouldn't do no show.
Please don't. Yeah. Please don't do that.
Oh no, just stuff like I got a little bit. Well, I ain't getting in trouble, but this girl come late to my class, so she came to the door. I wouldn't open the door, so she went to the vice principal. So I was just in the middle of teaching. I said I was coming over there, but she come late all the time. So I was like, "Yo, wait a minute." So I was in the middle of teaching. But she didn't want to wait. So I was like, whatever.
Can't you like write her up for being late all the time?
Yeah, I don't blame you because it's like
vice principal, why don't you just write her up?
Or you could can't you fail her ass just for being late, or you can't do that?
Oh no, you can't fail them. You can't just because they have in class, you can't mess with their grade, but I could write her up. I don't know. She was good after that.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's
you taught her a lesson, so it was effective, right? Good.
Yeah, so
it would have been like clearly. I wouldn't have used profanity, but clearly you don't give a damn about the lesson. So if I'm teaching all these other kids, you are not more important than everyone else. So
in my class,
keep on teaching.
I'm in the middle of something. You got to come. I remember when I was in high school. I remember being late. I forget what class it was, and I was always late because I had gym. So at gym, you got to shower, get changed. And I had to walk all the way up, because in New York City, you got like four or five flights. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go from the gym in the basement, and I'd always be late. And the guy, like, he either failed me or he dropped my grade because I was always late. So he did do that. And he's like, that's not my problem. I'm like, what you want me to do? Teleport up there? Like, what the fuck?
You're not really supposed to do that type of stuff, but
I mean, that must, this was also in 94, so.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But yeah, I remember
different era.
Indian guy. He was an Indian dude. He taught, I forgot what he taught, science or some shit.
Marco, give me your Dwayne Styles impersonation.
I just want to say good evening to everybody. Very great that we're all gathered here today. I want to say that God is great and you guys are all tremendous people. And I also just wanted to really reiterate how much this community means to me, and I tap in whenever I can. It really helps me and my soul. And suck a dick, bitch.
That was great.
That was spot on. Yeah, that was perfect. Good night, Dwayne. Good night. Have a good night, Dwayne.
D Styles.
Yeah, no, like I'm still convinced that no Mexicans are named Dwayne. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. Dwayne? A Mexican named Dwayne.
It is unusual. I'll say that. I've never seen it in my life.
That's like a Mexican dude named
Look what Mo did. This is hilarious. I didn't realize this. Look what he named Honky. That's funny.
Honky.
Hey, we're still waiting for Dwayne to give us some bag footage or something, bro. He's been training at that Mexican gym for like 7 months already. Like.
He's trying to get right. 7 months.
Mo's the only one. Well, Fun Truck does too, but Mo's the only non-active, like, who's not sparring, just does it for exercise. You're the only one who gives us footage, Mo. You're the only one.
Yeah, like what the. Even Yayan, he's supposed to give us like an update or something. Like
Yayan gave us one bag footage, and I think he didn't like my criticisms. And I wasn't being mean. I was just telling what I saw. He didn't look bad. Yeah,
you got to take it on the chin.
He just,
I mean, I say that, and I ain't posting the footage, so I can't really say shit. But
you don't even really box like that, right, CJ? You don't hit the bag.
I don't. I do not.
If you did, that'd be different. But you really don't.
Oh yeah, Dwayne says like I've done 2 a days, and I'm about to get my 3rd workout in for the day. Always be ready.
No, I shadow box like that kid that said he could beat Inoue. He said he wanted to take on Inoue. I shadow box.
Oh my god, that kid!
That was awesome, dude. He's great. Hey, shout out to you, Jamel Brown.
This was young. That's just.
Oh, that was him. Yes.
Young.
No, he's trolling. He has to be trolling.
He trolling.
I don't know.
He seemed to believe it.
People really, before they do it, the shit that they, you know what I mean? It's stupid to anybody who does it. But when you don't do it, it's not as stupid in their brain for some reason because they don't understand what it takes. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know, dude. I've humbled a lot of people, bro.
Damn. Okay, take it easy.
All right.
Jesus Christ. But all right, guys.
It's a quiet menace.
It is late.
All right.
But I went a little later today. If you feel in the groove, I would, honestly, if it wasn't so late, I'd stay on another hour. I could totally do that. But
yeah, good vibe.
Yeah,
But any closing thoughts before we? No.
No, I'm good, champ. I'll be back on Wednesday. Shout out to Fun Truck. I watched this shit. Y'all subscribe to Fun Truck.
I'll just say, Marco, you're so good, bro, at mimicking other people. Like that was on the spot.
Oh.
Thank you.
And that was really good, bro.
I was doing CJ. Thank you. Yeah. I got to see.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Fun Truck, but I knew you doing the Yayan voice before the day is over. I really helped me sleep.
Yayan voice is great. He hasn't been around.
No, he was in the chat earlier.
Not on the panel.
Yeah,
he was in the chat.
Timu Yayan. All right, guys. Check your more.
Peace. All right. Night, fellas.
Peace.
Laters.